goes around just comes around. What 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 goes around is 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 comes around.
What is up, bitches? It's Friday, and it's time for another edition of Epileptic Gaming, the best goddamn video game show ever. Says my grandma, actually, as of last week. So thanks, Grandma. I appreciate that. I'm glad you still tuned into the show, even though I like to say fuck a lot. And joining me, as always, DJ Weed. I've got my two co-hosts. If I can find my host tag so they can identify you and so that I remember your names. Nice Guy. I'm sorry. Wait. Force.
No, Texas Force.
And Nice Guy Ed.
I'll
right?
be Force today. You be Nice Guy Ed this time.
What it is, brother. What it is.
What it is. So tonight, actually, there's a reason why Ed is wearing what he's wearing. He's going to do the whole show in jive tonight.
Force Shizzy, my Izzy.
Go for that. He was saying like some of the people love my clothes, some of the people hate him. I'm like, yeah, all the straight ones hate him.
How's it going, guys?
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's been real good the last couple of days.
Yeah?
At least that map pack. Holy shit. Totally unexpected.
There has been. Actually, almost everything that I've done over the last few days we're going to talk about during the show. So maybe waste no time and just go to it.
It sucks for me right now.
What?
I have not had very much time
to play
game anything. For those of you who don't know, I am in the process of building a new bar downtown. Yes. And it's a cigar bar. And it meets the requirements so that you can allow smoking in my establishment.
Which is a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
A tough thing to do. In a place where...
And I've began to grow very, very fond of certain cigars.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
So you've been waking up in the morning
in their pants?
Exactly.
So are you gonna hook us up sometime or what?
Yeah, absolutely. No, the guy who I used to work for is opening a new cigar bar in town, and he asked me to come over and run his bar for him, and it's been good. But it's been very busy. We've built everything ourselves by hand. I've been kind of talking about it earlier, but we just finished building the bar. We're going to start building some benches and tables and bar stools.
Ed has come over covered in sawdust twice now, actually.
So it's a hidden cigar.
Wait, a hidden cigar? What?
It's a hidden talent I have. I've been drinking.
What? Wait a second.
Yeah, I was going to say. Now it all comes clear.
I'm just going to throw it out. I've been drinking a lot of Jameson and freaking... I had to do something to numb my mind after I know.
And you wanted to play me in Marvel, dude?
Dude, I'm going to clown you. I'm going to clown
Gauntlet's already been thrown.
Oh, my God.
So.
Well, wait. Why don't we, what happened earlier?
What? You're not going to brag about beating me, are you?
No.
All right. What happened earlier?
I'm not going to brag.
What have I been
I'm sure people want to know.
Someone says I've been fabricating everying.
That's right. He's not really drunk. He's just one of those guys that acts like he is.
Yeah.
And like Dan the Diver. You remember that guy?
No.
Oh. Then I won't tell the funny story. That'll be left for Colin Brawl. So anyone that can call into Colin Brawl on Monday and say, you have to tell a story about Dan the Diver because it's not appropriate for Epileptic Gaming.
No.
Very appropriate for
It must be wholesome
Colin
if
Brawl.
it's not appropriate for our show.
Absolutely. It might be a little bit.
No. I do make tables. They're saying I'm lying about this, but actually
it's true.
I'm not. It's one of my hidden talents.
Yes.
It's something
guys, there's something else you need to know
There's
about
reason
this bar.
why my name is Nice Guy Ed, because I do guy-like things.
And Force, I'm sure you'll appreciate this too. Everyone else out there, there's something about this cigar shop bar that people do not know, but now you all will.
What's that?
Is that I once got my hair cut and colored in that very bar.
Yeah, you did, and we fucking ripped that shit straight the fuck out, dude.
Yeah. Fond memories.
So fuck that.
Fond memories of that. All right, we ready for news of the week then?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Epileptic Gaming's News of the Week.
All right, well, Force is going to kick us off, actually, this week. So Go for
I
it.
am. I'm kicking it off.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Dude, I know they're both just teases, but there were two great pieces of news about sequels that I've been dying to see. The first one was Jordan Weissman, who founded FASA, who did Mech Warrior and freaking the unbelievable Shadowrun. That last Shadowrun was so amazing. All 3 days I put into it, it was sweet. But they did make Crimson Skies for the original Xbox, which is like total airplanes. The whole game's like Grand Theft Auto and airplanes, and I just freaking loved it. At that time, it was just visually amazing.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. And was teasing that he started a new company called Smith and Tinker, and said that Crimson
Which is a
Skies,
great name, by the way. I like the name of that.
Tinkersmith.
Yeah.
Said that Crimson Skies is something we'd love to get some energy around, and we have some devious plans. We'll have to see if those materialize. Like, it's not much of a news story, but the fact that he still knows that people love that property got me excited.
Fuck Crimson Skies.
Why?
Crimson Skies was amazing for the Xbox.
Yeah,
dude.
but think
it was
about
one
it.
of
Think
the
about it from this
best Xbox
perspective.
titles.
Think about it from this perspective.
All right.
Considering what Crimson Skies and Mike's right. Like, I'm not sure the official numbers, but keep in mind, like, I think just about everyone has either played the game or at least touched it and played it at some point. Like, it was in double packs. It came with fucking cereal boxes.
It was big.
This game was everywhere for some reason. And imagine if they could give it like a really polished next gen treatment.
Because every flight has been either realistic or way too hardcore for me. Frickin' Sylphid was brutal, and Hawks and all the new ones, they're too real for me, and I love that whole universe they created too.
Instead of Crimson Skies, why don't they redo 1942? A real fucking.
You know what? Hold
game,
that
dude.
thought. Hold that thought.
Yeah,
okay?
maybe.
I will, dude.
I want you
Fuck
to hold on
Crimson
to it
Skies.
for a couple minutes.
Bring back
all right?
1942.
The second
on to
piece
that
of
one.
news is from Lucas's Arts president Dan Rodriguez.
Lucas's Arts?
Lucas's Arts. Lucas Arts. Arts of Lucas. Would you like it better if it was Arts and Lucas? That'd be clever.
No, I like Smith and Tinker. That's a fucking cool name. Maybe that's because I was so fond of it in Ultima.
In Ultima, that's exactly what I thought about. It's the only reason I know what the full word is. But they were asking on G4 about TIE Fighter, which TIE Fighter and X-Wing back in the day, dude, were like
the bomb.
were the shit.
The
They
bomb.
were the shit.
And
yeah,
he
I
said
agree.
he doesn't have anything to announce now, but stay tuned. We will soon. Which makes me think that they got freaking something brewing.
To say we will soon, too, that's
and
pretty
Lucas
much
Arts,
an announcement,
everything that
right?
Lucas Arts has teased has happened. They send out that little iPhone-shaped JPEG.
Yeah, but they also
said
said that they were going to make one of the most groundbreaking
Announcements at
announcements.
Comic-Con.
And
Oh, yeah.
all it was
They're like
a
an
re-release of
expansion.
the
downloadable
game.
content for the 12.
That was a little weak.
$12 used title.
However, there's no doubt that right now one thing that has been lacking, I think, in this next generation flood of games has been some sort of flight sim. And when I say flight sim, I mean, God forbid, I do not play fucking Microsoft Flight Simulator X and all that. I used to be caught playing Chuck Yeager's back in the day.
Top Gun, right?
I'm talking action, flight, Wing Commander, TIE Fighter. What were the two popular ones on the PlayStation?
Not Warhawk.
Not Warhawk.
Not Warhawk, no.
Not fucking Warhawk. I can't think of it right. I thought it was like Colony or Colonize or Colonies or something.
Colonies was the one that used the Doom engine. It was like the first one to make it true 3D. Wasn't that what?
I don't know.
Ace
to that
Combat?
What?
Is that what they're saying? Ace Combat?
I think Ace Combat's too realistic.
That one I think.
I
want to
be firing fucking
Hawks was really sweet and did have that arcade, that free flight mode, but it still ended up being too
Afterburn.
realistic.
Dude,
Do you remember Afterburn?
Wing
I remember
Commander and Afterburner was just like a solid plane though. X-Men, X-Wing,
X-Wing.
Totally X-Men,
and sorry, Marvel. It's in the
Dude,
head.
that was like full 3D at the time.
It
and
was,
It looked so
and
shitty nowadays, and it was so amazing.
It
back
was-
Dude, I
then.
love
it
Top
was
Gun on my
fucking
NES,
badass.
dude. Trying to like line up with the fucking fuel jet. Like,
You just like that because it had tons of sexual connotations to it.
Dude, like Gogolo 13.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that game was.
By the way, the
bomb.
guy that made that died.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
So did freaking.
Was it John Hughes? Did
John
John
Hughes
Hughes make
died.
Logo
John
13?
Hughes did not make
They're
the
the
logo
same
13
guy.
on the fucking. Oh my god! So anyway, I would be totally stoked for that, dude. Bring it on! I think to see that given the next gen treatment. Like, where are all those games? Is there any like space combat? They re-released Wing Commander on Xbox Live Arcade. I don't know if that was popular. I told you to hold that thought, Ed. So there's another can't wait to see sequel, guys. But we don't know what it quite is yet. Capcom Unity, which is Capcom's community site for pretty much everything that is Capcom related, they tweeted the following. Quote, in 5, we're having a meeting to discuss a new game sequel that will, quote, blow your mind when you find out about it. So I asked the both of you guys.
I know. I was thinking,
what
what
new
have they
game
not done?
From Capcom would blow your mind. And so I'll give you some speculations, but you said like the 1940X series, right? Yeah, they could probably do that. They could probably give it a nice high-def treatment, and but is that really mind-blowing?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so. I think one listed here, though, might be a possibility, especially with the release on arcade and PSN soon.
You think Marvel
You
vs.
think Marvel
Capcom
vs.
3?
Capcom 3?
Dude, I'm telling you guys.
Did you
why
see the people
wouldn't they
talking
do
about
it?
They've got to know.
I guess the whole
that
stink
fighters
is
are
like
hot right now.
Did you see someone talking about the Darkstalkers HD remix? It was like the title of a news story today.
Wow.
They're like speculating that could be it too.
Now, does Activision own the rights?
And see,
to
I don't-
all the
I don't like the
Marvel
Darkstalkers series.
I don't. Okay,
games?
didn't we
Is that
have
the
this
deal?
argument?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
I think that's bullshit. I think that if that was in place, we wouldn't be seeing Marvel vs. Capcom re-release. All their fucking shit is updated.
Ghosts and Goblins would be cool too, but then they did the whole Maximo thing. So like,
What are people? Oh, Power Stone's one I didn't even think about.
dude, Power Stone would be okay, but like I haven't really seen a resurgence of Power Stone lately.
What about Rival Schools?
Or like an old school
Dude.
love for it.
Fucking right here for Rival Schools.
Rival Schools is
Dude, I
awesome.
Dude, you know what we
love
haven't
Rival
seen
Schools.
is we haven't seen this gen Mega Man. Their last
We
one
haven't,
actually went
right.
back to the
We
8-bit
haven't.
era. I could see him
But
Gears
I
of
think
War
they're
in that
scared.
shit.
If they
They're
do Mega Man,
scared.
they need to do a 2D Mega Man with 3D
Dude,
backgrounds.
They'll do freaking Gears of War. I'm telling you, where you sliding side to side, shooting pellets and jumping.
See, I think that would be lame.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Dino Crisis.
Now,
guys?
Dino Crisis would
Dino
be cool in
Crisis,
this gen.
yeah.
I'd like to see that. Oh, the space one was terrible.
Strider, which actually you
Strider.
mentioned.
I
the
said
other
that
day.
the other
Yeah.
day. I was like, dude,
Hutch
I'd
was
like to see
God, they need to remake
Dude,
Strider.
at that
Yeah, I was
time,
like,
I
they need to
loved
remix-
Strider.
Was Karnov a Capcom game?
No,
dude.
That was a Data East game.
Dude, I love
Yeah,
Karnov,
there we go.
too.
That was
Data
East.
East.
Bad
Whatever
dudes.
happened to
Bad
Data
dudes.
East?
I don't know, man. Yeah,
Those
they made
guys
bad
felt-
dudes,
they
motherfucker.
They made Karnov, bad dudes. They made a lot of shit back then.
Whether or not it's going to blow our mind, guys, I don't know.
That's funny, though. They said it's going to blow your mind.
I
It
would-
better be mind-blowing, dude.
I would jizz my
Better
pants.
not be
if it
add-on
was-
content
If it was
for
Marvel
Street
versus
Fighter.
Capcom 3, I would.
What if they
probably.
said, like, 2 new characters for Street Fighter 4?
They're already going to do that?
You think
I,
so?
I think they're already.
I bet,
working
dude.
on
I
it.
wonder
They're
if
already
they're-
working on the Turbo
I wonder-
Championship.
no, I
Yeah,
bet
it's
they-
called
Fighting
SF4
Edition.
Dash.
I bet they add like T-Hawk and freaking.
Yes, exactly.
The
They've
Rasta
actually
guy. What's his-
reported that they
oh,
found files in the PC version that referenced many of those characters.
T-Hawk and what's the Rasta guy? I can't remember. DJ.
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 Yeah,
What
yeah,
about the dude with
DJ.
the little short kicks, the Asian guy?
What?
Faye or Faye Lang or...
What? Faye is in it.
Oh, is he?
Faye
So is-
Oh,
Long.
yeah, the Bruce,
Faye
the
Long.
Bruce dude's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's welcome.
No one ever
Welcome
plays
to
as
Street
him is the
Fighter.
problem. All I see is freaking Ken and Ryu.
Next,
I think I'd play
Transition.
some T-Hawk, dude, if they added T-Hawk.
Ken and Spike.
Dude, now this pissed me, and luckily I didn't experience it because I haven't been playing the game in forever. But Sony's freaking PR totally got raped, dude. Like everywhere was blowing up the second this happened.
Hell yeah.
Wipeout. They added an ad to the game so that when you're sitting during a loading screen, you see now an ad. Only the ad, like the server was totally crashed, and it made just huge load times for Wipeout. Like the ad screwed up, totally screwed up everyone's play of the game.
Dude, I don't even think it was necessarily like there being a problem. I
No,
really
it was a
do-
problem with the server that had the ad on it.
because I was under the they were showing. I saw a side by side comparison. Did you see this comparison video? Did you see it?
No.
So this video shows a normal loading screen without the ad, and then it shows a loading screen with the ad. It almost so the first off, the one without the ad just went and loaded up, right? The one with the ad almost looked like it was simulating loading so the ad could finish. Like it looked shady as fuck,
Wow.
dude.
I heard it was
Shady
long. How long
as
was the video you
fuck.
saw?
It was like, like an 18, 20 second where the other one loaded in like 8
Right
to 10
away.
seconds, or
You know what I'm pretty stoked about? I'm not experiencing that because I think Wipeout's fucking gay, dude.
Wipeout's
Wipeout's
awesome.
awesome.
But you know what?
It was $15,
It's
dude.
not
Like
awesome.
the funny,
$15
you know
for
why
Wipeout
it's
in
not
HD
awesome?
and
dude.
1080p.
Because I go
was
online,
awesome.
and these guys that have been playing, like, still they play the original Wipeout and Wipeout Pure and Wipeout 2, and everywhere they go, they play Wipeout, and they're just fucking amazing.
You can get in on that. You get in a vibe, and you're just totally. But what pisses me off about this is that
Crazy.
the ads were like added retroactively. Like everyone
Sorry,
who
I
purchased
don't
this
like
product
Wipeout,
and been enjoying it without
bastards.
ads. That's what bothers me the most. Like I don't mind if you know
Well-
ads are going to be part of your package ahead of time. You know, like you knew that was coming on the billboards of Rick and Burnout.
Right,
But there were
right.
no ads when you bought it, and for them to go back and add it, it really bothers me.
I don't like racing games.
You know,
So
would
that's
it
why I
bother
don't
you?
like Wipeout.
Well, I
But
don't
hey,
forget
I'm with you on
about
that.
the racing aspect. I'm talking more about the fact that they've taken any game you've bought and owned for almost a year now and gone back and added ads into it. That really bothers me, regardless of whether it's Wipeout or
I'll
anything. That's upsetting.
But why?
Well, what do you think about that? If all of a sudden
Well, I
World
think
of War
I
or
agree with
whatever
you guys that the
Warhammer,
game
Yeah,
should
what
be-
if Warhammer,
the
you
game
had to
should
sit
be
through a huge
discounted
ad
to
now.
the players.
Yeah, that's what I
There
think.
should be a
at
discount to the
discount.
players.
that's
You know,
actually
an
a good.
ad-supported version.
That's
Yeah.
a good. I like that idea. So, guys, it is official. Brutal Legend will rock in October. Finally, after months of that stupid fucking lawsuit and claim bullshit, Activision and Double Fine have finally settled. You know
And you have something here in parentheses.
what?
Let's hope the farm wasn't given
Yes,
away.
yes,
Right
so-
before we came.
What
The
did they-
newspaper tonight
What did
apparently
they
posted
say?
a story saying they got next to nothing.
Double Fine?
No, Double
Oh,
Fine had to pay next to nothing, and Activision settled just to save face
Oh,
because they
good.
knew they were going to lose.
Good. Then
So
that's
they didn't
even
give
better.
no farm away. Apparently, Activision got almost shit out of it.
What newspaper are you reading?
Freaking right before I came, it was just posted. I want to say
Dude,
Chicago.
You want to know something? Force is so elite that a fucking Koopa with wings comes with the paper in its mouth,
Drops it in.
and drops it off on his front step. It's like faster than the fucking blogs.
We get, or you just get all the paper, like the
Like,
Jerusalem
who
Post,
needs Twitter when you got
Christian
freaking
Science
Game Tab?
Monitor,
You
New
know what?
York Times.
And
like,
then-
they got the gaming covered.
Mike jumps on them, grabs the turtle shell, and chucks it down the street. And if there's any Goombas
Or
down
not.
there, they're
or
fucked.
not.
All right, so Brutal Legend will rock. No more bullshit litigation. Yay! I'm excited for this game. I think that it's going to be. I think Force, and I don't know if we've had this conversation. You did ask me like very nonchalantly, like, "Are you going to buy Brutal Legend?" I said yes, and you just kind of like didn't say anything to me. But to me,
I'm
really
excited. I didn't think you
Okay.
ever purchased that type
Oh
of game.
no, because I believe that this is going to be an action game with the elements that made all of these games by LucasArts, by Sierra, that we've been talking about lately,
It's like a
Monkey
giant
Island,
culmination
and
of everything.
like I just think it's going to be fucking hilarious the
So
whole
do I.
way through. I
So
think
do I.
there's going to be tons
But
of.
I think it's going to be visually amazing too. Like some of the shit they do in the open
Yeah,
world. Like
yeah.
I was expecting a great story and great cutscenes, but I was not expecting how amazing the game looks, dude. It is freaking.
Did
it's
Lulz
awesome.
really not know that Jack Black was in it? Because
Yeah.
anyway,
So I got a question.
sup.
Do we have like a bot that monitors IRC that will sometimes pull out random quotations?
I don't know why.
We should get one because Texas Jordan just told us that he bought a case of chicken breasts for $165.
Have you ever seen the video of Texas Jordan's freezer?
No.
I'm going to show you sometime.
Does he keep bodies in it?
Well,
He's got the
body
word Texas
parts
in
of
it. He's got
animals,
Texas in
for
his
sure.
name. I wouldn't doubt it.
Jesus, dude. We need a bot in our channel that pulls random quotations out of the channel. And then we'll just post them on EG365.net so people can be like,
Well, EG365. Every time those guys just post something, it's
Yeah.
almost along those
So-
lines anyway.
What are we on to? This is
I'm
hilarious.
torn.
This is
I'm
awesome.
torn on this one.
Hold on.
No matter
PC
if
guys,
I'm happy
yeah.
or bad, all I can say is those frickin' little whiny bitches. We need more Left 4 Dead content. You promised us more content.
Yeah.
Can now frickin'
Yeah,
shut the fuck up, dude.
petitions.
Valve heard you. They're gonna frickin' deliver you a product. What they've promised is they're adding another campaign
One campaign.
to Left 4 Dead. And
One.
some are getting excited about this, and this sounds like quick cash into me. The campaign is supposed to bridge the gaps between No Mercy and Death Toll, and it's said to be a streamlined campaign that offers deathmatch in under 30 minutes. Now that sounds to me, dude, you're bragging about how quick you can end this map. Sounds like, hey, we pushed out a product really fast.
It's
It
or
does
or
sound
like
it sounds
they
like
push
that.
out
or
a product really
like, hey,
fast.
we're just gonna fuck you up and be like, hey, wave 1, 5 tanks.
It's kind of like what Survival was. Survival was freaking
and
brutal, dude. You play that and you last
Dude, it
2
just
minutes
seems
to
like
4
they're
minutes.
trying to appease the whiners.
But what
it's like, we
pisses
don't
me
want to hear
off-
you QQing any fucking more. Here's something to fucking wet your fucking palate. Until
Here's what bums
Left 4
me
Dead
out, and I
2
should be
comes out.
used to this by now, is that the PC guys get the content for free.
Ah!
And it's $7. Valve is
Yes.
charging us $7 for what is quote,
Yes.
streamlined, quick cash-in campaign. And Valve was like one of the companies that just truly believed in supporting their product for free. And for me to
they
see
are.
this $7
For the
tag,
PC guys, because it was the PC guys that bitched. It
it
wasn't
was
the Microsoft
PC guys. And that just
Yep.
bums me out that they're
Way
like,
to go,
we can do
Xbox.
that.
Nice job.
And Valve, who's pushing out all these stories
You
about
fail.
how you get them to hold on to your product by continually supporting it. They won't trade it in if you keep frickin' giving them shit to
Yeah,
play. And then they
Microsoft-
charge us $7.
And Microsoft making them charge, it's a good excuse,
And it bums
man.
me out, dude.
I'm sure they're like, oh, shucks. We've got to charge the 360 users.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I bet Microsoft's like, yeah, it's
well,
$2.
I think Microsoft charges them for like bandwidth, whatever they frickin' push out. They got to.
I would, dude.
What? Just because I'm on my 360 all the time doesn't mean shit.
But it makes no
I'm
sense
on
that
my
people can just
PS3
give
too.
out all these demos.
I
with their
actually,
frickin-
if any of you had me on your friends list, you'd see I've been on my PS3 more than my 360.
I think actually I've been on the 360 more than
See,
Ed, and
you
Ed has
have
been on the
playing
PS3.
the shit out of Marvel vs. Capcom
Yes,
too.
you're
have
right.
you been playing Skinny Prince?
I've been playing the fucking shit out of Fat Princess.
Have
dude.
you?
I can't wait to talk about it.
Oh,
though.
I can't wait either. It's got its ups and its downs.
Yes, and the fact that the network thing isn't fixed yet, we're going to talk about it a little bit, but it makes me sad.
I'm actually excited to see this next news story. I've been waiting for this.
All right, so WoW is back in China, guys.
Woo!
That's the sound of fucking
Sweet.
8 billion people in
I was gonna
China.
say the claps are a lot louder than that.
Yeah,
we're just
dude.
on the wrong side of the continent to hear them.
That's the sound of the economy
Wait,
being revitalized back in
You're
China.
saying boo and you're saying fuck China, but how could that be possible?
I build for China.
I build for China. However, are you ready to see what they have
I do.
sacrificed so
Yes.
that they can play
Let's see.
World of Warcraft? So this is what a typical.
Is this Strathome?
Okay, I'm gonna
that we're
take off
looking
the
at?
over-
Is it
overlay.
Strathome?
All this is a picture of what World of Warcraft normally looks like. You know, you've got a bag or you've got a pile of bones right there, right? And
Yeah.
you see your undead character. He's got some bony joints. He's
Mhm.
got some exposed bony parts. Well, here is what it now looks like when you play World of Warcraft in China. And keep in mind, guys, the game was pulled not only because of its
I
content,
thought it
but
was-
also its.
I thought it
the
was
company.
a service provider.
It
Now
was.
we
It was
see
both.
more.
It was
I
both.
really don't understand this.
Are you ready?
I don't. Yeah.
Here you go. There you go. There you have it. Some fucking sandbags and I guess like an armband.
Is that what they've done? Put armbands
There you
around
go.
it?
Dude, I don't get it though. Like, why do they care about undead? Is there like
It's like a cultural thing. Yeah, totally.
Is
yeah.
there like an
They-
army of
they
zombies
believe they're haunted
by
rising
him.
in
Yeah, that's
China?
No,
what
but
I've
you can imagine if
I
the
mean, I've
zombies
seen
really
all the
did plague the
movies.
world, that fucking China would be instantly fucked up.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah,
China
would,
would-
that shit would spread
That's where
fast,
they
dude.
I
That's
don't-
where they need to make the.
There
next
would be
Left
no
4 Dead
Walking
game,
Dead
dude.
set there,
They
dude.
Need to
That
make
shit'll
a
be
Left
over
4
in
Dead
minutes.
in China, and
They-
like, it's impossible to win.
You
Like,
don't win
you
it.
can't
it's just
win.
like level 1. Ah! Like 50 fucking million zombies running
God,
at you.
dude.
I
But
think
I
you've
like
got a
that little
winning
girl
idea.
scream that you
I
did
do
there,
have a
dude. That
winning
was a good
idea.
one.
Left 4 Dead China.
By the way, I was totally thinking about, I was playing Nazi Zombies, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, but I was like reminiscing about the old map, the old maps, like the first one where it's just like you're in such a confined space that it was like impossible to do, almost anything. And I was like, though, someone needs to make a movie about, sort of Running Man style where they put the guys in there and then just let the zombies attack and wave and they have to survive. And I think just because I want to see a bunch of zombies get completely
Just
fucked
be
up,
completely owned.
but I just, it would be awesome. Anyway,
Go watch House of the Dead.
Fuck
Not
that
the same,
shit.
dude.
So,
the slow motion shotgun death.
so
dude.
The Asian girl didn't get naked enough in it. Actually, she didn't get naked at all in it.
I don't-
The girl off Smallville got naked in it.
Yeah. Dude.
I don't know. She didn't get naked as much as she should have. Yeah. Sony has trademarked PS. Thanks. Obviously, the internet rumor
Is that
mills have been
legal? Is that legal?
apparently have been speculating every possible reason, and most believe it's something that would be sort of like the Nintendo Fun Club, like like here's our fan appreciation to you, PS thanks, whatever. So I hope so that is the case, or else they're preparing for their self-removal from the market, leaving us with one singular goodbye statement: PS thanks.
Somebody's
And-
getting ready to piece the whole scene.
For the record,
I'm gonna be really fucking pissed if
No.
Sony pieces
I-
out and I just bought a PS.
I just want people to know too that when Epileptic Gaming finally ends, despite the fact that it has been trademarked by Sony, PS thanks is gonna be the way it's gonna have to go out. It's kind of like the new "you just got owned, bitch."
the new model.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, PS thanks. So now I'm gonna start saying to people that I beat in Street Fighter 4.
So this next story, dude, if you have this, dude, do not tell anyone about it, because id has threatened to severely beat your ass if they hear that you have a copy of what has been leaked. The new multiplayer for Wolfenstein supposedly hit the torrents last week.
How?
I don't know. Someone did a keylogger. Remember that when they stole that Half-Life code way ahead of time back then?
Yeah, that was total shit.
But apparently the multiplayer's been leaked. They're saying Activision's pissed, threatening to ban anyone on their forums who makes any mention of it. They also made that really weird statement about, like, we're striving for, this type of product, and we want to offer you this many perks and this kind of streamlined experience, and don't base our product on this copy. I haven't looked at YouTube videos of it. I know nothing about it, dude. I'm not interested in it at all. Have you seen it? Is it just like a piece of shit?
I actually have a side story to this that involves one of the co-hosts of Live on 3 Slasher, and he actually knew about a site that had posted a video that showed some of the multiplayer video. And so he knew that it was out there and said, I'm just going to sit on it because I don't want to, I don't
Tarnish.
they know it's out there. I don't, whatever. And then he was like, no one's it's out there. No one's seen this video. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tweet about it. And so he tweeted about it, and apparently it got pretty pissed off at him, at Slasher.
Saying, watch this video? Or
Yeah. Even though he wasn't even the one who posted the video, I think that because Slasher has the knack for getting the word out, it suddenly
Wow, showed up on their radar. So they're taking it seriously. They freaking said,
well, I mean, they
Shut
didn't
up.
cease and desist
Yeah.
Slasher. They said, dude, you tweeted about it. And he was like, I sat on it for 3 days. I think he sent him an email, at least let him know, But I didn't even know it was out, to be completely honest with you.
I didn't know it was
didn't
out
either.
until these
I
stories
didn't
broke.
either.
So, I know that QuakeCon's rapidly
Coming up,
approaching.
you're going to
less than a
touch
week.
it, dude. You're going to be playing the
Yeah.
real thing.
Yeah, so
That's what I was thinking.
and I don't know,
why
is it-
ruin it?
Maybe it's an old version, old
It
build.
must be old because it's just getting bashed.
Is
whatever is out there is supposedly terrible.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't want it to be, dude. I loved Return to Castle Wolfenstein, especially for the price.
The multiplayer also was incredible. I mean, I played the fuck. Did you guys really play that
I
much
played the
RTCW?
I played the shit out of it
some.
because I had Xbox Live, dude. That was one of the only games we
Yeah,
could play
it was,
at the time.
wasn't it? Wasn't
And I
it?
played it non-stop,
What?
dude. Non-stop.
I can't even
Freaking
imagine the
multiplayer,
thought of-
dude. Oh man, going engineer, blowing up walls,
Oh
turning
my
to freaking
God.
soldiers, shooting shit.
I played a
Dude.
little bit. I played medic.
I freaking
I-
loved it.
Yeah, but on the console.
On
Doctor!
the console. Oh well, I played it on the PC too, but then
I
I
hope
had
so.
paid $50 for Xbox Live. There's only that and
Fucking
Conker's Bad Fur
awesome.
Day. That was all I could play.
I play MP fucking Ice all goddamn
Can I
day
say
long.
it's very pleasant that the fan is on in here.
See?
It feels good.
I'm glad you said that, Ed. I
Thank
hope
you.
it's not just the drinks in you, dude.
No. Usually when I drink, I get a little bit warmer.
Good, even better then. So, Tony Hawk's Ride has been officially priced for the UK. Now, before it was speculation, now it's official. $170 for Tony Hawk's Ride in the UK. Now, just for shits and giggles, guys, I decided to do a little bit of research myself. You know, I'm not that hip. I don't know how much a skateboard costs, but I'm thinking $170 is a fucking lot for a game. So after about 10 minutes on eBay, I found an autographed Tony Hawk deck.
Not just a board. Yeah, not just a deck.
Not just a deck, but a fucking autographed Tony Hawk deck for $80. And some trucks and wheels that were like, you know, good for this board for like another 30 for a total around like 110, 120 with shipping. And all I want to know is fucking Tony Hawk going to be signing every single one of those motherfucking boards because that
the price
is
they're charging is ridiculous, dude.
Crazy.
Ridiculous, dude.
Fuck that.
Did you see too that they said they're like only bringing it out in certain markets,
Right?
Because they don't want to run out of the peripheral. Like they think there's going to be a huge
Just this
rush for it.
like, oh
do you
yeah,
think?
dude.
I mean, do you see
It's
people
so-
lining up to get this at that price?
I bet you too, guys. The markup on this fucking thing
It's
is
huge.
Ridiculous,
stupid.
dude.
Is stupid.
I wish I could like see the board and just know how cheap it is, how cheap it feels and looks, because that is a ridiculous amount of money, and I can't picture there being huge lines for this, dude. They're
gonna
terrible.
fuck themselves with this.
I would think
They
so.
are.
I just don't
And-
know
well,
how you
and
do it on
someone in the
flat.
channel said Skate is the new, and I think all the Tony Hawk fans are gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this.
Fuck this.
It'll be like a Wii
this.
game, dude. Like one of those arcade titles. It's fun
okay,
for
you
the
know what,
novelty.
guys?
I
I'm
gotta
a
tell you
little. There's a
something.
part of me that's super excited.
I gotta tell
Go
you
ahead.
something.
You're gonna
Deborah.
buy it?
No, hold on. Oh.
Deborah dragged me to Bed Bath and Beyond yesterday to
Oh.
buy
Awesome.
a wedding
to buy that
present.
outfit.
Yes. And sheets.
Made
In the
it out
linen
of some,
section,
yeah.
And a nose hair. Fucking girls. No, wedding gift for a friend of hers. And literally right across from the bedding was the Wii area.
What?
At Bed Bath and Beyond. You can buy all the Wii peripherals, Wii games. the
Nintendo
Wii-
sold out. I told
Dude,
you it was
at
gonna
Bed
happen.
Bath and
I told you it was
Beyond.
gonna happen. You didn't believe me.
Fucking Wii, dude.
You kept saying Wee's all
Are you
hardcore. Wee's all
fucking
hardcore.
kidding
And I'm like,
me?
no way, dude. They've totally sold out.
That's a 50 fucking DKP minus to
Oh.
Bath and Body Works. That is
Bed
bullshit.
Bath and Beyond.
Oh,
Get your
Bed
Wii
Bath
gear.
Beyond.
No, Bath and
Wow.
Body Works on that.
Yeah,
big.
whatever. It's all the same. I was gonna say, you know, I'm thinking that this might be Activision's biggest bomb.
You think
I
bigger than the next Guitar Hero?
yeah, because you know what, people are always enough.
I think people are done buying band sets, dude.
Well, we'll see about that. I'm all about. I mean, I don't know. What if one came out that you'd really like though? Some of these guys like the fucking rock shit. Van Halen.
No, like the disc. I want Guitar Hero 5's disc, but you know they're freaking
Dude,
peripheral.
I don't even
flooding
know.
the
I don't
market,
even
dude.
know why they release anything more on disc for Guitar Hero. It just should all be downloaded.
Download from now on.
If you
and
don't
expansion
have it by
packs.
now, then fucking fuck you, dude. Go to a used fucking game shop.
Exactly.
and
I
buy
agree
it.
with you there, dude.
I do too. Dude.
One
You know?
generic
I would. In
set
fact,
that
I
just
would.
lasts forever.
I would absolutely
I
be
would
more
see
apt
the
to
profit
spend that
would
money.
Probably be better too. They're wasting all this money on manufacturing shit that is already flooded.
Dude,
a market.
actually,
Yep.
that's a great point because
know?
if I could get, you know, Rock Band Van Halen or Guitar Hero Van Halen, and it was just a matter of me owning one of the base Guitar Heroes and just sort of getting it like that, and you know, I mean, isn't that the point of album packs in the first place? Like,
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
excited for Van Halen. You've mentioned it.
No,
twice.
I just
Oh.
know that it's been in the news
Yeah.
a lot, and I could care less. Sorry to any fans out there that are heavy metal
Is that
fans.
your Lysol?
Is that fucking awesome smelling?
God, it smells like watermelon.
Gets
Laffy
blown
Taffy.
dude,
Like
right
every-
now.
Or
Yes.
watermelon
Every
Jolly
time
Ranchers.
I smell it, I'm like,
I'm
oh
like,
my
what the
god, I want to eat some
fuck?
fucking
No,
candy
like
right
water-
now.
Jolly
Watermelon
Rancher.
Jolly Ranchers.
That
That's what
shit
it
is
smells like.
fucking awesome. I'm glad I'm not the
It
only
smells
one. That,
very
like every
pleasant
time it like
in the studio
I'm
right
like,
now.
oh my god, that's fucking.
It just it just took me.
Dude.
I bet if you go back in the recording for those that download the MP3, they'll actually be able to hear the. It's in the
They're like-
background. I heard
like-
it before. I'm sure I heard it before he said something. Anyway, Yes,
week.
yeah, that was totally.
Do you
Lysol
see how?
sponsor.
Do you see how? Do you see how seamless we plug our sponsors?
I fucking wish they would sponsor us. We need some new computers. Damn it! All right, sorry.
Are we ready? Are we finally ready to move on to the news stories?
Did you not smell that shit for us?
Dude, it did. It smelled good.
All right, go ahead.
Still, it's like lingering good. All right, go ahead, Force.
Sorry. All right. What do we even do? Oh, Microsoft next week. Guys, prepare to be underwhelmed. At least I was. Microsoft is releasing their next big patch.
Wait a second. Did you just say Microsoft and underwhelmed in the same
yes,
sentence?
I did. Believe
My
it or
God.
not. Believe it or not. Fanboy can leave when it's appropriate. Xbox Live's next update comes out next week, and I actually got access to the beta. Fill this out, and we'll let you test it. And I was just playing a game one day, and all of a sudden, freaking zombies kicked me offline, turned my machine off and back on, and it freaking updated it. And so I've seen what the games on demand looks like, the store, and let me tell you guys, it looks like a ripoff. $20 and $29.99. Only 3 of the titles I saw were $19.99. All the rest of them were $30. Assassin's Creed's like $12, $15 everywhere. Stores clearing them out. Who's gonna pay $30 for it, dude? The selection of titles is just ridiculous. Like, I don't see that happening.
But it is beta, right?
It is beta, but I just
make
know
sure
it's
you
going to
tell
be
'em,
20
dude.
or 30.
Don't be one of those beta testers who doesn't tell them shit.
Oh, I'm telling them exactly what they're going to see next week, word for word.
How
This
many
is exactly what you're
all
going to
these
see
beta
next week.
people are like, oh, I'm in the beta, and then they bitch and moan, and they don't fucking say shit about
Watch. Everything I say is word for word what you're going to see next week.
it.
Okay? So the other thing they added, and this part I really do like, is Netflix has the ability to select movies. Now, it's not quite like they described, but what it does is if you go to the horror section, it shows you every horror movie in the library.
Right,
You can't alphabetize or search for titles or anything. But just like, it was a pretty amazing experience when you look at each tab and you can just see movies going on forever. And you're like, I can select any one of these movies. And you know what?
I thought
the first
did you
movie
use
I
it?
played, and
Yeah.
I don't know if they've done it yet because, they were talking about increasing their quality. 2 movies I played were like nice wide screen as opposed to, like, I used to see a lot of them in letterbox.
For the Netflix?
Yeah. So it was freaking, the 2 movies I watched on are absolutely amazing. But that experience is cool. And what else is coming with it, which I just can't see anyone using?
Oh my God, this is
Is the
gayer than
freaking the
fucking
Mystery
gayer.
Science 3000 that you can do with avatars. You can now invite people to the movie you're watching, and it shows the movie.
So we can sit around and be like, oh.
And you can see your little avatars and talk to each other on Xbox Live.
That sounds
it does
gay.
not sound entertaining at all.
See, considering that I
But
want
see,
to
they're-
punch people in the face who ruin movies like that,
I
I don't
know.
know why
See,
you would
they're
like
totally biting the home.
young.
They're biting home. Isn't
Now,
it?
now
I
Can you
can
do that
see,
in
like-
home?
Yeah, I think you can.
Well, yeah, at home you
I
can
don't
like
know.
watch commercials, but they're always playing. It's not quite the same
Yeah.
experience. But I wish they would like adapt it to other videos. Like I could see like me saying, "Hey, watch this video," and bam, you and me are just watching
Right,
this clip
right.
for Halo or something.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
movies, that is not exciting. And that's really it for like huge features that are coming next week. The games on demand. It's now called indie games instead of freaking community games.
Yeah,
Wow.
they actually
Wow.
announced that a while ago,
Ooh.
and the re-announcing apparently thought maybe people would care.
And they like
but
gave
that's
them the
not
ability.
case.
Remember, they said like you can charge now $1 and $2. We let you change the pricing structure. Like I haven't seen any price changes at all. They're
I
still
haven't
still
either.
been like
I haven't
5,
either.
10.
'Cause
Well-
when I went and got Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I still had to pay like either 5, 10.
Yeah.
25,
Well, no, the
whatever.
points. Well, that's also another thing that's coming is that's kind of cool is that you can actually buy the games, use your credit card, and charge $19.99 to buy one of their downloadable games. You don't have to get gated on the
okay.
points.
Yeah,
And
but are you really
Microsoft
going to spend that
has
much, right?
milked me this summer having to buy extra freaking points, dude. Their service is so freaking shady. I hate it, dude. I've been buying a ton of downloadable product this summer. But the other one that you said is going to be a big deal is the fact that PayPal, you'll now be able to add Xbox Live points via PayPal for those of you who don't have credit cards out there.
Now, and this is apparently in use already on Xbox Live. I didn't know this, but you can go to like Xbox Live. You can buy points through PayPal. Apparently, you're going to be able to do that on the console as well. And honestly,
Why-
like I
Why does that matter though? Why don't you just use Microsoft's built-in
because
system?
I'm personally bothered by I think it's more for people who don't have credit cards because you
Yeah,
can link
also-
a PayPal to a checking account.
Right.
and honestly,
Dude, but
do
if
you
you don't
want
have
your
a
information?
debit
like-
card by the I don't fuck whatever.
Yeah, if
You
you don't
don't
have a
want
debit
it.
card right now.
Dude, if someone steals my identity, they're bummed.
Dude, all I know is if
Go
someone-
ahead and steal my
God.
If
identity.
someone, if
You can
someone
have
takes
all
my
my
hard
fucking
drive,
debt,
you can just
dumbass.
you can just your
Good
card's
fucking
linked
luck
right
with
to your
that
shit
one.
to just buy stuff. So it'd actually be a little bit more secure. My kid could easily just purchase shit just by saying,
Yeah,
charge
yeah,
this
you could.
card.
And I mean, like, I could totally see PayPal to the point where like it's going to be everywhere, and I can give my kid a PayPal, card and track a lot better than
Whatever. Dude, this next story is pretty.
I was
fucking awesome.
excited for it till I heard there's money
me
involved.
too. Me too. But I was until I read this other thing.
What?
Get
You
to
may
it.
have
Get to it.
Twitter,
Yeah.
Force. You may have the Netflix theater where you can watch with avatars. It's
Mhm.
awesome. Games on demand that cost a fortune.
Which is a little
But
late
finally,
for Sony's party.
Finally, a feature hits the PlayStation 3 that Microsoft will never have. That is porn.
Until they see how popular it becomes.
DDM.TV is set to offer on-demand Blu-ray quality movies to enjoy. Of course, this is in Japan only.
Hence,
Blu-ray pixelated
problem.
vajayjays, dude.
So,
that sounds awesome.
here we go.
Sorry,
Let me-
Suma. You'll have to wait to download the live-action Rio
they
from
do.
Idolmasters cosplay pornography.
I'm gonna throw it out here to you right now.
Yes.
I like porn,
Yeah.
just like the next guy.
Yeah.
What I don't like is the 70s fucking bush. And every
Yeah,
Japanese
why do you have a problem with
porn
that?
that
Oh.
I've seen, it's like a fucking rainforest down there, dude.
Dude, everyone I see is a big pixelated garbage of bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
yeah.
Where are you
watching the
getting your
wrong-
porn? You're watching American ones. That's a problem.
Hey,
no.
Ed, if it makes you
The
feel
American
any better,
porn, it's trimmed,
if
high
it, hey,
and tight,
look, if
fucking
it's,
nasty.
If it's making you feel any better,
dude,
things are starting to change with that a
Good.
little bit. Just so you know.
good.
Starting
I
to
want
look like
see.
little
I
kids
want to
again?
see some trim, dude. I don't want a flavor saver down there.
It's getting better. It's getting
right?
better.
Do you want you already have a flavor saver on your face. You don't need the extra.
Have no fear, brother.
I'm not.
I was excited, though. I thought it was going to be free. They're charging, dude.
What?
I was like, oh, free
What?
porn.
No.
Like, why can't you just browse on your browser, on your built-in PS3
I
browser
don't think so.
to some pornsrus.com?
I don't think so.
If you guys weren't watching, I'd totally jerk off right now. But sorry.
That's
Wow.
disgusting.
T the fuck am I, dude?
That was a little bit too.
Actually,
Actually,
So,
I read a report about a car manufacturer in Eastern Europe somewhere that encourages their employees to masturbate every few hours. So that
Oh,
they have
what?
a car manufacturing company.
Really?
Yeah, they want to keep their stress down, so they encourage masturbation.
Okay. All right.
And there you go.
There you go. Now maybe we can get some EA. Maybe EA will do that for their overworked freaking programmers. Be like, I know you're overworked, but
You work
Bye.
80 hours a week, but we at least
But
give
here you
a-
go. Here's the new hustler.
Spank break.
fucking go have one on us.
Interesting.
Dude, what's up with like everyone like Konami reports third quarter losses, EA reports hundreds of thousands of dollars losses, Activision reports losses. But Activision did release a quarterly statement, aside from the fact that they're like going to have losses because StarCraft 2 has now been officially delayed.
Peace!
Like we didn't see that coming.
P.S.
Whoa, surprise.
Thanks. Yeah, we already fucking knew that. Come on. They acting like we're telling you when it's like, dude, come on. Anyway.
They did say though, like BattleNet. That's the whole reason why it's being delayed. Not necessarily the game. It's BattleNet because it's supposed to be like better than Xbox Live. Like it's going to be this new full-featured thing that you have to use for all their games going forward. So they're like spending a lot of time into that, and it just like I already got Steam. Do I need another freaking client that has to run all the time to do
Yep,
this shit?
you do. And pretty soon, your fucking tray is just going to be like,
Ba-pow!
your
Yeah.
time is going to be right here, and then it's going to be like icons, and then here will be your quick launch bar. Oh wait, hold on. I bet you, there's a lot of people on the show that don't use the side start bar, and if you don't, I'm sorry. Anyway, continue.
You do though. I see your start bar and it's got freaking. I don't even know how you read the screen with all those icons that are running.
The side
besides-
start bar is the way to go.
Besides StarCraft being delayed, there was actually a couple of pieces of information that came out of that, and that was BlizzCon. What is it? $200 and some a ticket? Or is it more than that?
Dude, who knows
It's
these days?
all I know is
Yeah.
I saw it was like more than all the other conventions that have been out this summer. Took 8 minutes. 8 minutes to sell all 20,000 of their tickets to it, dude. If you can do it 8 minutes, I don't know why they're not charging like 4 times that. Who cares if it takes them a day to sell them all? But Singularity said, that new. Have you been watching videos for Singularity?
No,
Ability to you
if,
have the ability to degrade shit, warp time forward and back, so you can do all these puzzles by destroying shit and rebuilding it. But now it's going to be a new franchise. It's not just going to be a game. They're already expecting it to be huge and sequels galore. This one though really makes me sad. I don't know how you feel about this story about what they're doing with DJ Hero. Did
Why
you hear
are
about
you sad
this?
about it?
There you
I
go,
hate
guys.
hip-hop, dude.
Now you can
it's right
see
up,
it.
it's right
Hold
up
on.
your alley,
The problem is
This
you
is why I have to run a sidebar. Do you see all this fucking shit that is running the show right now? This is not failing. This is me showing you all of the shit, the desktop that I am looking at that is not only fucking 10 feet away, but yes, has this super elite sidebar. So, you know what? You guys can go fuck yourselves. And with that,
dude,
sorry about that.
You know what
Didn't
your
mean to
problem
interrupt.
is Force, you listen to a lot of shitty techno right now.
And
there's a lot of good hip hop out there.
Says
that you're
you.
missing. Says me and me.
I know. The thing is, I just don't like. I mean, if I had to
Says
choose
me.
between a hip hop DJ Hero and a dance DJ Hero, I'd pick the club. I like club music.
I would too.
And
I
Europe
would not.
apparently is going to have a
Bling, bling,
huge
bling.
club
Dance version.
soundtrack on their DJ Hero, while America's getting a very hip hop influenced soundtrack. And I really wish if I just knew that those songs would be available on demand. I'm almost hesitating on my purchase now.
Why?
I'm almost wondering if there's a way I can get the European version.
Dude,
sure
come
there
on.
is,
That
dude.
shit's going to come out, dude.
That's what I'm wondering. If I know those tracks will be as downloadable content,
dude.
I
They'll
don't
come out.
I don't know about Regency or region.
They're gonna come
if there's
out.
region codes and bullshit. If I knew it was region free, I'd buy the European version in a
I'll
heartbeat.
test
That's
it.
just me.
I'll
You'll buy
test
the
it.
European version for me?
No, but I can
Oh.
log into the UK store and download a track.
I'll see if we can download a track. But I mean, you're not gonna be able to download it because they all come on the disc.
Wait, they're actually putting the stuff.
They say it will be the most localized game they've ever made, with specific tracks only available on their disc, and then specific tracks only
I
available
don't
on the
see
American.
any reason why you couldn't.
If I just
I
know
think-
it'll
I
be
don't know
available on the stores.
Why couldn't you?
I think it'll be DLC too.
If it is, then no problem.
Because
no
they,
problem.
yeah,
if
and you
it
know
is.
what? Those a lot of guys are saying, you know what? We'll want the hip hop.
Yeah. A lot of people
There's
are
no
gonna
doubt
want it.
hip hop's
Yeah.
way more popular in America than freaking techno. There's no doubt. I won't argue that at all.
No, you're
But
wrong.
I just
Juice.
like that.
You're wrong, Juice. Hip hop is not techno with a techno beat and rhymes. If you
Farthest from it.
if you have not listened to any of the pre-show music I've played,
And just so you
before
know,
the show, dude,
DJ Hero's version of hip hop
I'm
means
sorry,
90s
you're
rap.
breaking my heart, dog.
Like that's what
breaking
I've seen from
my
their
heart.
version of hip hop.
You're
We're gonna get all the
listening-
90s rap
Everybody
stars.
that's dogging on the hip hop, they're dogging on hip hop. You're dogging on the shit that fucking you hear on MTV on the radio.
You talk,
There's
the shit that I play.
yeah, the shit that you play. There's the underground shit though. That's fucking very good and has really come around in the past 5 years.
Would it still be underground?
Watch yourself.
It is
All right,
underground.
downloadable front. You've got a couple things listed here. Obviously, Call of Duty World War Map Pack 3. Fuck yeah. The new zombie map pack is out. It's awesome.
And Red Faction also released Demon of the Badlands, which freaking gives you 11 new missions, 7 new weapons, 3 new cars, $10. Also, they're doing double XP on all the multiplayer, for the launch of it. Which
Doesn't
is,
7 new weapons sound like a lot, by
it
the way?
does sound like a lot,
does
considering
sound
you
like
didn't.
a
I don't
lot.
know if you had that many to begin with. Did you
Yeah.
have 7 weapons?
No,
I don't
I don't
remember
think
wanting
so.
to choose from 7.
I don't think
So
so. You can
11
only hold
missions is
2
a lot
also.
too. I mean, it's not just a cheap cash, and there's actually some
They're
thought
all
put
the
behind
same,
it.
right?
And it's supposed to be new area too. They're not reusing the old
Yeah, they're
area.
opening another piece
yeah,
of the map.
it's supposed to be a new piece
basically.
of the map. So I think that's pretty cool. Because when you look at that map, you're like, wow, there was a lot of unexplored area.
And, of course, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 continues to please, at least for me. Again, God, this cheap shit that I've been buying has been, the stuff that I've been playing more than anything. You look at Fat Princess and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I spent $30.
See, I might get it on the PSN next week because
You want to play with the pad.
I want to play with the PlayStation pad. I love the Xbox controller for Street Fighter 4.
I can't believe
I
you can use that
hate
pad.
it.
You're the only one I know who will defend that pad as being playable.
What, the 3...
Dude, the 360
Oh.
pad is the worst
I
directional
can
pad
play it, dude.
ever
I can play it.
made, dude.
If I could, dude, I'd mod a fucking Dreamcast controller and use it.
Freaking, I'll even go to Nintendo. Like their pad even felt better.
But I cannot use the 360 pad for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I just can't. I feel like I'm missing combos. Dude, I've used your stick, and it's a fucking
What?
touchy little bitch, dude.
Oh my god! Because it's fucking awesome.
It's like trying to talk to you about something that you really like and I hate. It's so fucking sensitive about it.
What, dude?
Point taken.
Dude, I was sold on it, dude. For the listeners who saw us playing before the show, I did not have a tournament stick until like 2 days ago.
I
went
hate
to
Oh,
visit
which,
mom and
by the
dad.
way,
I
you
hate
totally scammed your mom.
Oh my
dude.
god.
He totally scammed his mom.
Well,
Are you
first
gonna
off,
tell a story?
first off, I tell my mom, I'm like, oh my god, I was looking on the internet. You guys got one of these tournament sticks and that I've been looking all over for. I can't find them anywhere. She's like, well, you gonna go get it? And I'm like, yeah, I really want to. I think I'm going to. And then I like wait a few minutes. She's like, well, did you decide? I'm like, it's too much. Sarah will be upset with me. She doesn't want me to spend the money. I'll get it for you. So I'm like, well, it's $100, and we get there.
It's
and
wait. That's the important part. It's $100, Mom. It's okay, Mike.
Dude, you totally
Wait,
shook
wait.
your mom
Keep
down.
going.
Dude.
The
Keep
worst
going.
part, well, we find out, dude, we freaking had to drive 40 miles to get it. She's like, she's down with it. We get there and we're in freaking Ghettoville, dude. Ghetto, Illinois, dude. I like know why the stick was there because no one around could afford it. But we go in there and the freaking stick's $150. And I look at my mom. I'm like, do not tell my wife. Like, that was the first thing that came out of my mouth.
Oh
but
my
freaking,
god.
I got my tournament stick for $50,
In
dude.
case people are wondering, Forrest used to steal money out of his mom's purse.
No,
Actually,
she
just
just
so
gave
you
it
know.
to him, dude.
No, I stole money from my father. Yes, my mom.
Yeah,
also-
mom just gave
Yeah,
Your
mom
mom
gave it.
stole money out of
Shit, dude.
Dad's-
She
My
gave
mom
me
stole
money.
money out of my dad.
Huh?
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, sure, you too, Marcus."
That was fun. But I love the stick, dude. I love freaking playing on it.
And
I still get my
let's-
ass kicked, but at least now I told Weed, at least now I know what I'm doing. I'm not button mashing.
And just why do you not want it? Do you not want
Dude,
to put
it
the time?
feels fucking awkward, and the buttons are way
Listen,
too.
listen.
Don't you think
Dude,
it
no,
was
no,
more
no,
was
no, no, no,
intended to
no,
hold?
no. You're asking me. I'm answering you. I hit light punch, and all of a sudden my partner tags in. I'm hitting light punch.
That's not even possible.
It
That's
is,
not even
dude. That
possible.
shit is too fucking sensitive.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Maybe if
Because
you would have said, maybe if you would have said heavy
You
punch.
know what I'm saying.
Maybe if you would have
Dude,
said heavy punch.
It's the way
Am
it
I
is.
lying?
That's why I
You
don't
know what I'm
rest my
saying, right?
hands on the buttons.
I am correct. That motherfucker is sensitive.
No, you just like it's,
Is
you
it
get
or
to
is it
know
not
your
sensitive?
joystick. It's not to me. It's not sensitive. To me,
yeah,
it works
you
the
play
way
with
it's
your
supposed
fingers
to.
laying on the button.
Listen. Just let me
That's
say one
the
thing.
problem. He's got
if
heavy
Force
hands.
brings up the Hori, would you be willing to at least try the Hori?
Whatever, dude. I'll try it. I don't fucking care.
Oh, well,
The problem is I don't need the crutch of a fucking joystick.
Are you fucking kidding me,
the crutch.
dude? Like that's the purest
so
form
what?
to play.
You use
Yeah,
the,
I hate
you
playing
use
the
that'd
game
be
the
like-
way it
no,
was
hey,
intended.
You use the joystick and fucking break
What?
out a DDR
Dude.
pad, and I'll fucking do it on the DDR
Dude,
pad.
Isn't
Dude.
using the pad a crutch because like it was
Yes.
intended to be played on an arcade
Yes.
joystick?
That'd be like,
anything
yo, Hutch,
else would be cheating.
I'm going golfing with you, but guess what, bro? This fucking robot's gonna golf for
I'm
me.
using cricket bats.
Sweet, I'm gonna control it with this motherfucker right here.
All I'm saying is
I mean,
I
you know what? Hold on. When Brian the other day, Brian, who was apparently, sorry, Brian, I don't mean to dish you on air, but apparently Brian was supposed to be like good. And Brian,
Air quote.
listen,
good,
air
guys.
quote good. Brian couldn't assign 2 buttons to 1 button. Therefore, he could not play at his full potential.
Yeah, dude. I think the
Tough
That's-
shit.
That's
your
weak, dude.
the button mapping is fucking retarded, and there's a lot of bad things. I love Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but there is some shit that they should have changed that's fucking dumb in the game. You should be able to freaking cancel a guy that you picked. Like, oh shit,
Oh.
I'm using your super sensitive fucking shitty joystick. I accidentally picked fucking Rose or whatever, dude. I can't back out.
It's called.
Then we
you
gotta-
kept back out, and
No,
tag
yeah,
out.
pick the 3 fucking same people and then quit game from inside the match. That's
Oh
fucking
yes,
dumb, dude.
that's what you're
That
talking
is
about. All right,
fucking
yes.
annoying. And I do
The fact
not
that I
know-
can't leave a
I don't-
game till the next one
why
starts.
did they not change that? I don't get it. And the fact
there's
and the
definitely
fact, no,
something.
and the fact that
There's definitely something.
if you player 1 change your buttons and I want to change my buttons, player 1 has to open up the menu screen in order for player 2 to change their buttons. Fucking dumb.
That is and
dumb.
The no exit game. Like I would even be okay with the way Street Fighter 4 does it, where it's like play with the same characters. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Character change
Or
or
just say we
quit.
couldn't just rematch.
Instead of having
Instead,
to
we gotta go
select
back
more
to the fucking
people.
menu screen and listen. Gonna take a little ride.
Yeah.
Gonna take a little ride.
Dude, shut up. That song's awesome.
That
All right,
song
let's
is
go.
so
let's go,
fucking annoying, dude. I'm sick of hearing it.
I like this. I like this next news
You know
story, and I
what?
hope it becomes widespread.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, no, I'll wait till you get your little
No,
whatever
no,
that's going to
go.
interrupt the middle of my story.
Go. It's going to interrupt it anyway.
Is that Best Buy was trying they're going to try to match GameStop and Game Crazy's
This
prices.
is crazy.
Say, why buy new or why buy used when you can buy new? Like if they're selling it for $45, they'll price match and sell it at a discount, which I think is freaking. I would buy from Best Buy every time. 'Cause I buy a lot of shit from GameStop. I buy a lot of shit used.
That's like, that's
huge.
automatically like $5, few dollars off.
I want to know
like
how
here or
far
there.
they take it. Like if GameStop's deal of the week was $9.99 for Force Unleashed, would they sell their $40 copy for $9.99? But I like the fact that they're trying to compete with them by offering a new product for a discounted price, which is awesome. I hope it catches on. Big time.
Dude, I mean,
Big time.
this is one of those things that I actually think that they're going to have to stop because I think people are going to use the fuck
Abuse
out of
it, yeah.
But the thing is that how exactly do I like just go to GameStop and be like, oh, they're selling
That's
the
what I
new
was
one
wondering. They
for
do a weekly
$49.
ad. I was wondering if they'd only match the weekly
Stuff
ad.
that's in the
Hey,
ad.
if you're wondering
Yeah.
if it's worth getting BlazBlue, if you're like Asian and you live in Tokyo, then maybe. But if you're a U.S. player, don't even worry.
No,
about
there's
it.
a lot of
Dude,
online players.
I think BlazBlue is. I never had a problem getting in a match.
Street Fighter
Yeah,
4,
there are.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Those are the two.
those are the two
they're
popular,
top
but some
dogs,
people just
dude.
like those ones.
Yeah,
so
like fucking
All I know is that everyone who's ever played BlazBlue has said it's awesome. I played it, and it was the best fighting game I played this summer. The only one I could compete in, at least.
man, fuck
Barely.
you, dude. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is where it's at.
Marvel vs.
Shit.
Capcom has just totally. The size of my asshole is now 10 times bigger since that game has come out because I just get raped constantly.
I
playing
get
it.
raped too, but it's still fun as fuck.
I'm not saying that. I'm
I
not
get-
stepping away from it. But
Yeah. I mean, dude, we really need a balancing in Street Fighter 4, but I really still love that
they
game.
need to
It's
change
so fucking
Guile's
great.
Ultra.
Yeah, for those that know Guile's Ultra and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is like his huge Sonic Boom Ultra, Hutch and I were talking and we were like, dude, Guile would be the fucking G money if he had
could-
that
yeah,
Ultra
dude.
in, because that there would be shit that would link that, like a nice flash kick dash cancel to like
Yeah.
that super. That would be fucking awesome.
But nope. They want to fucking gimp Guile. They want to give him the
And
shitty
give him
fucking Ultra.
no links
They want
to
make
his
all
Ultra
the
at
Guile
all.
players like just have to fucking use his standard fucking
I'm having like
attacks.
extreme deja vu. I think it was like this exact point in the show last week where you said, I wish the frickin' Guile had the super that he had from
Oh,
Marvel
really?
vs.
Okay.
Capcom.
Sorry, that's what happens, So before we, you know what? Maybe we should just talk about this.
Do it during the review.
Yeah. Why don't
Let's
it
do
doesn't
it during
make
the
much
review.
sense.
We need to
Let's
take a
our
break.
All right.
I need to piss. You need a drink.
Hutch needs to piss.
You
I
need
need
to
a
smoke.
drink. Yeah, all that stuff.
So
And we're gonna do that. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, Epileptic Gaming 184 continues. We're gonna be looking at House of the Dead, Overkill, Fat Princess, TMNT Reshelled, which I don't have footage for, by the way, and talk a little bit about the Batman demo, which I haven't played, but Force has. We're talking about all that and more when we return here on Epileptic Gaming. Don't go away. That wasn't Mini Wheat, by the way. It was our very own nice guy Ed. Whoa! Holy mackerel! I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, guys. Hey, Mini Wheat. What are you doing? Get out of here. Don't spill that beer. Be careful. Get out of here. We're back. Wait, you want to say hello? No, okay. No. What? All right.
Oh, I was trying to explain to him that I'm not drunk, dude. It's a landmine of chords in here, dude. And I freaking stepped on one and it went off on me, dude.
It is. All right, so our, geez. Gotta move all that
Force
shit. It's
is
a
drunk.
danger zone in here. All right, so here we go.
Okay.
We're talking about House of the Dead Overkill first, and today's House of the Dead.
Is it called Overkill because they probably should have let this franchise die?
No, dude. Actually,
It should have been called House of the Dead Over the Top instead of Overkill.
Really?
yeah. Can anyone actually read any of this shit? Do you actually see?
I
where
see
it says
House of the Dead Overkill.
Okay.
It's just a big title, dude.
Okay. All right.
Dude, you
so
need to get new glasses.
I do need to
You
get
need
some new
fucking
glasses,
pop
bro.
bottle, motherfucking.
I do need some. I can't see.
I
I need a
you're like,
fucking
oh my god,
monitor.
dude, I got it 1920 by 1240. Yeah, but you can't read a friggin'
I need a
thing.
monitor. So thank you, Game Trailers, for trailers today. We appreciate that.
Hey, Frog, how about we get rid of you as a viewer and we replace you with fucking Mini Wheat, you dick?
What, he wants to replace Mini Wheat?
No, he wants to replace me with Mini Wheat.
Oh.
I want to replace him with Mini Wheat.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd have something more constructed to say, even in his gibberish.
Abba-dabba-dabba-da-da.
Exactly.
So House of the Dead Overkill is pretty much House of the Dead in every way, shape, and form. But what they decided to do is they decided to, I guess, sort of move away from their, cheesy agent story-line.
Yet play on it, dude.
Play on it. And what they do is they make it like a black-white cop setup, like
It's a
Lethal
frick-
Weapon style,
it's-
as a 70s
It's
cult film.
Grindhouse. It's Grindhouse, dude. They even
yes.
got the Grindhouse filter, a chick stripping at the beginning of it that looks exactly like the Rosario who's the chick that strips in Rose McGowan at the
Rose
beginning
McGowan,
of
right.
Planet Terror, that exact scene.
Yes. And yes, guys, as you can see from our footage here, it's pretty shitty. It is not the greatest looking game I have ever played. In fact, the gameplay, wait, that's the same fucking video.
Dude,
That's how
clutch.
bad this
It's
game
clutch,
is,
dude.
dude. That's how,
You
look
can
at
get-
that.
you can get
and
this
yes, it's for the
game.
Wii.
If you're wondering,
It is
at
funny.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
You can, right? The game's incredibly funny. It's just the old House of the Dead style of game. And, it was a fun gaming experience because it was Force and I, and, the shit was ridiculous enough that it was funny.
I mean, it was like, what was the black guy's name? Do you even remember? He's like, here's Stanley. He'll rip your balls off. And then, the next scene, he's like, come here, motherfucker. I want to rip your balls off.
Right.
Or freaking, the campiness of the scenes is just, or like, am I ever going to find out what that G stands for? No.
No.
The fact that they totally played up that aspect of it. It's one of those where, the shooting, and it's not even that bad on the Wii once we figured out you could just reload with a button. You didn't have to waggle or do any kind of motions to shoot. You could just focus right on the shooting.
Right,
It's one
hit
of
a
those
button to
senseless-
reload.
It's like having an arcade cabinet in your home. Is the way I look at it. I mean, it freaking, the graphics weren't the best. They look killer on a standard definition TV. But we keep blowing everything up to high def. But it was just like the attitude that the designers had into it, really made the product much better than it should have been.
And guys, it felt kind of like an N64 game. I mean, there were some
The graphics are not that bad.
You guys,
Let me
the
tell you, if you're playing on a
graphics are
standard
fucking
def,
bad.
it'll be better than the arcade.
Guys,
When we're playing on
guys,
Wii in 480p,
the graphics
yeah.
are fucking horrible.
They're not that bad.
They're bad.
They're not that bad, dude. They're the best the series has seen.
What the fuck
is
is
what
this
I
trailer,
think.
dude?
Is this like the developers of the game?
I have no idea.
Maybe they should show them standing in a soup kitchen, dude.
It is the making.
The making of the
making
House
of the House of the Dead.
God, all
Overkill.
these videos fucking fail, dude.
Wow, you failed on
I
extra
did,
resources.
dude.
Yeah,
I did.
so no other major system wanted to pick us up, so we decided to make the game for the Wii. Oh, wait.
But like I said, some of the Wii games, you don't play it for the graphics.
Yeah.
This one had just a really cool vibe to it that I really appreciate.
Would I ever buy this game? No, but you know what?
See,
like if
that's
I
where
saw
I'm
it for
from a different
rental, I would
school
totally
from you.
be all over it.
Force.
I mean,
I graphics are a part of me wanting to play a game now. I think we're in the next generation of fucking consoles, dude. Graphics are a part of gameplay. For
You're a
me.
whore, dude.
hey, you know what, Ed?
I'm a
Here's
whore.
a
Graphics
great
whore,
here's
dude.
a great example
whore.
right here. I think this might be the opening cinematic. So just to get an idea.
It's really kind of mind blowing when you know you put this into your Wii and this is how the game
this
starts
is
up.
it. See, look at this. This is actually, I remember seeing this in the game, and it was actually that pixelated.
Dude,
when
they
were
can't
watching
even
on the
get
Wii.
hot strippers.
You're
That's
lying.
How shitty, that's how
You're
shitty
lying,
the game
dude.
is. They can't even
The full motion video was not pixelated, dude.
They can't even
This
get a
isn't
hot
e-
The
stripper.
full motion video looked fine. Don't freaking
They
don't
can't
bash
even
where it
get
doesn't
a
need
hot
it.
stripper.
They don't even show the game's
What?
graphics in
No,
this video.
No,
dude.
and it's like the end of it that totally makes the stripping freaking hot.
All right, what's the end of it gonna be?
Watch. Oh yeah. She just zapped you with their Wii remote, dude.
Oh, Jesus
Dude,
Lord.
you know what? You know what I think? I think
let's
that
see, there's
fucking
one.
Asian boy from fucking Idol Pop Star probably would have been hotter. than
Rio.
this.
Let me tell
Oh, wait,
you.
hold on.
They met as
Oh.
adversaries. What the fuck was that for? A monster made them allies. A secret agent, immaculate, intelligent, a rookie. They call him only G. His identity, a mystery.
You ever gonna tell anyone what that fucking G stands for? No.
A playboy cop. Isaac Washington. Make him mad, and he'll rip your balls off.
I'm gonna rip your motherfucking balls off.
The whole game is like this,
These
pretty much.
unlikely allies will confront terror most foul in the blood-soaked halls of Papa's Palace of Pain.
There is.
Be a courteous guest.
Dude, this shit is
Listen,
lame.
Ed. There's a scene where you're like,
I'll have my motherfucking
Hold on, wait.
revenge. Papa Caesar will be dead.
If we don't stop this mutant outbreak by tomorrow morning, we'll all be dead.
Because your first visit will be your last. Papa's Palace of Pain.
listen. You're chasing this bad guy through the game, and you finally catch up to the bad guy, and the bad guy wheels his mom out on a wheelchair.
Dude, the
And they're
only...
wait, hold on. The bad guy wheels his mom out on a wheelchair. You know, it's his son. Wheels his mom out, and they're like talking. She's this old, like 90-year-old woman, and all of a sudden they just start French kissing, just start making out. You find out he's in love with this mother, and the shit that you're chasing is really his sister. And
Dude,
they just
the
go
whole
so
game
over
is
the
so
top.
over the top.
The only
It's-
thing that has been pleasant about this review and the trailers that I saw was the fact that your Lysol watermelon scent sprayed
And let
during
me tell you, that is no different than watching Tim and Ed's awesome, spectacular
so
show,
true.
dude.
It's so
just like you
true.
watch it for the campiness.
And you know
of
what,
it,
Ed?
dude.
I guarantee you, I'm not quiet when I go to Force's house and we're playing a game. I will be like, dude, I don't want to fucking play this game anymore because I always know we could be playing zombies or a fighting game or whatever. And like from level to level, it would just get more and more fucking ridiculous and stupid that it was like you just want.
I got to see what's going to happen
what would
next.
happen
Yeah.
next. So anyway, I'm glad we actually. I thought I had some sort of exchange that they had there, but it's pretty fucking.
So you're gonna
funny,
play
dude.
it for the campiness.
Yeah.
Totally.
Except I was
Totally.
playing it for the graphics.
But
So it's a
yeah,
rental.
Yeah,
It's a rental.
It's so absolutely a rental, like you wouldn't even.
Dude, I got
believe
it on the discount at Target for $20, dude. I was like, I'm purchasing this shit. I'm proud of having it on my shelf
Yeah.
to whip
It's,
out when the parents come to visit.
Hey, Dad.
we were done playing bowling. Let's try shooting.
It is fucking ridiculous. So, all right, Fat Princess for the PS3. Ed, would you like to start off your first
Should I
PS3
start?
review
Woo!
ever?
Yeah, actually, I'll make it my second. Mirror's Edge sucks dick. Okay,
Really?
I hate Mirror's Edge, dude. That's
Too
the
hard?
worst. No, it's.
I thought you
fucking
liked
awful.
Prince of Persia. It was a
Oh my
first-person
God,
Prince
dude!
of
I
Persia
almost
to me.
forgot.
Oh yeah.
I got an award this week.
Epic award.
I got an epic award this week, you guys. It was actually given to me by Nice Guy Ed and Dira. And Dira, I might have to have you actually put this up, but I don't have a whole lot to say. It's really hard for me to, I've already let the floodgates open.
I actually shed a
upon
little bit of a
receiving
tear when I first
this
saw it.
award, but
what did you think of
When
this?
I looked, I go, "Oh my God!" And then I felt emotional. Like I was starting to get weepy-eyed looking at it.
So I'll give it to Dira so
back.
she could show it. This is the award I was given by Nice Guy Ed and Dira. Hopefully the light won't totally screw it up. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that is the...
Oh, no, come back.
Come back a little bit. Tilt it towards us. Tilt it towards us. Towards us. There you go. That is the Angel and Jealous. There you go. Perfect. The Angel and Jealous award.
And if you look in the background, you can see like another shadow of him in
image
between
of
them.
his
It's like
face,
it
yeah.
touches you. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and what's even better is that someone bought this $15 plaque, printed out a picture of Angel and Angelus, and then put it into this plaque. And now I am the fucking owner of this plaque. Not you, me, of the Angelus Angel Award. And I want to thank you all.
It's definitely not
because
for being an angel.
I couldn't have fucking done it without you. And that's going up on the wall. I can't wait.
Dude, one day you're going to have to take that to the Antiques Roadshow.
How much this worth? Oh my God! It's an Angelus Angel Award. I haven't seen one of these in years. All
Fat
right.
Princess. Let's talk
Princess.
about it. Let's get the fucking 400-pound gorilla out of the way.
Yes.
Right away.
Yes.
The fucking network sucks, dude.
Which
I was really pissed.
Which is something we never mentioned in the beta. We never had a problem.
Dude,
It wasn't
I don't
even a
remember
concern.
wasn't
having-
an issue at all, but I was angry, dude. I see people playing, play with my friends. Okay. Can't connect to host. White screen. Can't connect to host. White screen. Kick you back to the start screen. Kick you back to the menu. Fucking annoying. Then I'm like, okay, I'll just jump into a game. Can't connect to host. Can't connect to host. Can't connect to host.
Yeah.
Like, all these issues. What I would have liked to seen is a lobby system or something where you can see a list of the servers
And choose from it
and
instead of letting
see
it
the
have it
game
pick.
instead of letting it auto pick for you. I do not know, and it dumbfounds me why they didn't add that function to their network or to joining their network games.
Well,
I really do not.
okay,
Especially
first
games so
off-
heavily multiplayer.
They are aware, and I made clear that like I want to make sure that we're not totally focusing on the network issues. Obviously, yes, they are there. I've had similar issues. The only way I've been able to join friends is by either making my own
It's
game
not fixed.
or joining by friends.
It's not fixed. I wanted to play a little bit before I came onto the show today, and it fucking did the same fucking thing to me.
Right. So
So
they
it
are
is
supposed
not
to add
fixed.
a lot and even maybe a lobby feature in the update. So, with that being said, let's discuss this
Now
game.
let's talk about the
Right.
game.
Now, someone did mention didn't EG review this a month or two ago? And
We reviewed the
reviewed
beta.
the beta.
Yeah.
And I would say that we went pretty in depth there. So I don't think we're going to talk much
We won't
about the
spend a lot
total
of time on it,
basics.
but-
I want to talk about the things we haven't seen, the maps,
Some of
the
the
different
maps.
modes,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
How much have you played?
In all honesty, I played more Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but I had the fun experience of getting my brother into this game.
Yeah.
And showing him and going through some of the single players and then jumping online with the multiplayer. And then we would go back and forth and switch off kills and stuff. So, I don't know, several hours. I mean,
Yeah. How much
minus
have you
an
played?
hour of actually fucking...
I actually just got it today.
You did? I think I'm up to maybe lieutenant or captain. I forget. I think I'm lieutenant right now as far as my rank goes.
And tell me, is it unlocking new parts for your avatar as you level up? Is that the incentive
yeah.
to keep
Is
playing?
it? I don't know. I
Is
haven't
it?
really. I haven't been.
Yes.
All I know, I made a very deep.
See,
I customized my character. He's of the darker complexion
It's a he?
with a gray beard, and it's a he.
Wow. Go
they're
you.
asking they're kind of saying Wheat's brother plays games, and that's the thing, he doesn't really play games. We used to play like crazy when we were younger, but nowadays he's not very apt to just sit down and I'm the one that's always playing whatever. So once he heard us talking about Fat Princess and saw it, then he was like, this game's kind of interesting. And he was able to jump into it, and I think that says a lot for a guy who doesn't have a controller in his hands every day of his life, for a guy that has his controller in his hands maybe once a month.
To answer a question, there are no new classes. It's still the same basic 5. You got the archer, the mage, the tank, the healer, and
The worker.
So, and then you can upgrade them to their second ranks, whatever. For those of you who don't know the game, quick synopsis, break it down. It's capture the flag. 2 castles. At the basement of each castle is the opposing team's princess. The idea is you go to the opposing team, break in, steal your princess out of their dungeon, carry her back over to your castle, throw her in the throne, and then keep the opposing team's princess locked up for, I think it's like 30 seconds. Simple.
Yes.
Fat princess, because you throw the princess in your dungeon cake. The more cake you feed her, the fatter she gets.
Cake.
The harder it is to carry her out of the dungeon. The more people you need to help assist you carrying them out. Simple, fun. A lot of strategy can be used in this game if you so choose to do so. Otherwise, you can just jump in and FFA it all you want. There's different modes that are released.
Well, yeah, what are the different modes? Because those weren't
different
available
modes,
in the beta.
there is a DM mode that's been added.
Just people just going bashing the shit out of each other?
Yeah, there's a DM mode, and then there's an objective mode where you're capturing all the different objectives, and whoever has the most objectives in the end, I think, wins. It's on a time limit, maybe. I haven't played.
Now, are these specific maps, or is it the same map and they just
There's a bunch of
play it
different
differently?
maps. Like I saw the soccer field map, and I haven't played that one yet. I really want to check that map out. I've played maybe like 5 maps, but they've all been Save the Princess.
Can we talk a little bit about the maps?
Yeah,
Because
you
I
want to?
definitely have some comments.
Okay.
Really, there's not a map I don't like except for the fucking ship map. I'm not a fan.
Why, dude? I like the ship map. Quick match.
It is quick, but you know what? The whole tides thing is just kind of
You said you have to constantly wait on combat because there's water coming in that damages you.
I never had that problem.
Well, I mean, yes, you can just rage through, but I mean, like, the water, the tides just going in and out. I'm not a
fan of it.
And where you do have to wait is the big one, without taking damage anyway, is the big one in between where you gather the resources and where the middle outpost is.
The map I found annoying is the one that's on the cliffs, all the cliff maps. And like if you fuck up running around at all, or if you hit like one of the springs, the catapults, you could
fly off the cliff.
map a lot. And then you can run down, and on each side of the castle there's like a little lift that you can get on, and it lifts you up into the castle, and then you can grab the princess. The problem is when you get into these 20 people maps or 20 person games, 20 person games, I'm trying to say, you have people camping those lifts, and it's just absolutely impossible to use them. So, I mean, I know it's...
Are there a lot of different ways to siege enemies' castles?
Yeah, you can either break through. There's sometimes secret entrances.
If you take the
you
outpost.
can take an outpost that like warps you into it. You can have your workers build catapults to catapult you into the...
So like every state, I mean, like the contraptions we saw in the beta are the same ones throughout every stage.
Yeah, basically. So, but I mean, the game as a whole, I really enjoy, and I'm super addicted to it whenever I can get into a game.
We say this a lot, but there's a lot of games, and I like these games that are easy to learn, but take a while to master, and that's just it. Like, if you don't like a class or you're feeling like you're getting owned, you can hop over to another one. Certain classes I like to play on certain maps. I actually never played the healer in the beta, and just started falling in love with the healer. Of course, the upgraded
That's
healer
like my
is way
son,
better.
like who was not very good at the deathmatch aspect, was just a worker and just freaking kept supplying the team that he was playing with. Like he could find that role and adapt to it. So there's a lot of different styles.
I played the archer. I love the archer, not the upgraded archer. Just the regular
archer.
And the
with
regular
fire.
archer fucking rapes face, dude.
I didn't know that you could go up to a mage and light your arrows on their fire.
Yeah, on their fire.
The
regular archer rapes face in the game. And you can sit in the towers and the objectives, and you can just pick people off as they're running by you. Because you kind of get a health regen while you're sitting in the tower. So as long as you're not in combat, you can like position yourself so you're not getting hit by people. silence? Why is
And
there
I was just going to
silence?
say, I like the fact
are
that
you
there are
serious?
different gameplay videos.
No,
I was
was
watching the
reading
video
the
too.
chat, and a lot of people that obviously watch the show are kind of like, we know that you guys already love this game. I see a lot of people talking about which maps they don't like, and the bottom line is that it's not very often that you get these games that are $15 that you're going to spend a lot of time with, and it sounds like from what I've been reading is that there's supposed to be a patch even as
I've been
quickly as
reading about.
tonight.
They said they know of issues and are working to solve them.
So if the patch comes out tonight, hey, even better. That means this weekend's going to be full of some fat princess. But there is just a certain God, I don't know. The game is just fucking fun.
Art, dude.
It's
a charm
really
to
fun.
it.
The
I
art
like
is
it.
simple. The game is simple. Like, if you're just going to pick it up and be like, hey, I want to play a game, it's very, very simple. You can make it more strategic and complex by trying to get a group of friends together.
Absolutely.
And using some sort of, plan or whatever.
Are you guys talking during it? I mean, do you hear
I
know you don't have a
I
headset,
don't
but do you
have
hear
the
people
headset
talking?
yet. I might go get a headset soon.
Dude,
but-
any
Bluetooth will work
works.
with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you
Yeah.
got to invest in the freaking $100 jawbone.
The other thing, just for folks out there that want to, that are interested in learning more before they purchase it, there is a single player mode that I haven't played through, but I just did a couple of matches when I was showing my brother. And what they do is they introduce you to the classes, the different maps, the game types. So if you're not wanting to just jump online and get owned, which you might jump online and not feel totally what the hell do I do? There is a learning curve to the game, but once you get the fundamental buttons down, it's really just a pick up and play game, and it's phenomenal. There are a lot of times where the matches are really long, and I do kind of like the short maps, but that there's nothing wrong with that.
I say in the beta we played some matches that took forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as
In
people
the
get
big
better,
maps, it's 25, 30, 35-minute games.
yeah,
Easily.
easy.
I can't believe I think of that and cringe, but yet I'll play 2-hour-long zombie matches. So who am I to judge?
Exactly. So it's hard to put one over the other because you do commit a lot of time and anything. I can't sit down and play one game of Marvel. I've got to play 10 or 15 to feel like I got some satisfaction out of it. So if you are on the PSN, if you own a PS3, this is why you are rewarded for owning a PS3. Yes, you got to buy your reward, but this is a great game that you should not pass up. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. And who is that? I agree. I really enjoy playing the archer class. Sometimes I'll use the healer, but the archers, that's where it's at. Dude.
I just love the Dark Priest. I just think he's fucking awesome. And I also am a fan of the archer as well. I have no problem manning up and being a worker every once in a while. If we need to upgrade or whatever, I will totally rock that.
Dude, the
shit.
best thing is I watch these warriors run around, and once the warrior gets upgraded to the spear, they don't go back to the sword and shield. And as an archer, you can just absolutely chew them up. Dude.
What? I thought you could just hit triangle and switch back.
Yeah, you
and forth.
can, but they don't.
Oh yeah,
All they need to
just
do
go
is
spear,
switch
right.
back and then use R2 to pull up their
Right.
shield, and it will absorb the archer shots.
Right.
But most people don't think about that.
Yeah, you can definitely tell skill level starts to separate, and there's some damn good people, at least I saw online, that doing some nice tricks. So, and you could do that with the archer, consider locking and jumping and using the environment. It totally works. It may look simple, but there is a lot of depth to the game. So I would say if you own a PS3, Fat Princess needs to be one of those games in your library. Just like Pain, just like GT5 Prologue, et cetera, et cetera. So.
Dude, I would have gone with Wipeout HD over GT5 Prologue. Freaking choke my chicken on that game. It was a waste.
Sorry, but in the grand scheme of things, I probably have put the least amount of time into Wipeout. Just because that game is
You played a lot of Gran Turismo?
Okay,
Poor
I played
thing,
more
dude.
Wipeout than
You
I
poor
played Gran
thing.
Turismo. You're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, what's our next
Next
game?
game's not one I want to spend a lot of time on. It's just it was pretty anticipated. Coming this summer
Which one?
was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Reshelled, Turtles in Time, the remix. They went and took the old arcade game, which freaking sucked out a ton of my quarters back in the day, and redid it in 360 graphics, and it came out as part of Summer Arcade title. They recently dropped that price. It's only $10 for this title. The question is even at $10, is it really worth it? I played through it and beat it in an hour.
Oh, dude, you're
Sat.
bummed, aren't you?
Sat
Man.
and blazed right through it. Let me tell you, it was really enjoyable seeing what they've done with the graphics. The gameplay is still as old school as ever. Run to the right, basically just mashing your attack button, not even really using your jump or special attack. Running to the right, abusing the heck out of it. But seeing the game that you grew up with in these new 3D graphics, having the ability to like throw enemies at the screen, seeing what they look like when they get squished. You know, there's a sweet train level where they're like jumping onto the stage but like losing their balance as the train drives
Because
by.
it was all 2D.
It was all
hand-draw
2D.
sprites
There's
back
just
in
like
the
a lot of neat charm seeing it redone.
Do you remember the X-Men game that was out about that same time?
Oh, with the 4-player X-Men?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah,
Don't you
dude.
wish they would do
Hell
something like
yeah.
that with the
Hell yeah.
like they did with Turtles?
And that one actually would probably be a better
Oh,
one to
it
redo
would-
than
that
this
one was fucking fun.
That one
dude.
was a blast.
So,
that
that and Sunset Riders.
So playing this, like I said, I beat it in an hour, and I was kind of questioning, my purchase of it. I just spent $10. I beat it
Ouch.
that fast, but let me tell you what happened to me, and it probably is not going to happen in your household.
Fat Princess Patch Live. Sorry.
Oh, sweet.
There you go.
But I'm playing through Turtles and beat it, and then I'm playing through it again with my kid, and we're actually having a blast, and I'm wanting to play through it all the way through again with my kid. And then we forced
hold
my
on.
wife.
Tell me. Oh, really?
So we're like, Sarah, just because we were both playing on our arcade sticks. We're going old school. He's playing on the Hori. I'm playing on my freaking tournament stick. We're pretending
that
just
is
like we're in the
fucking
arcade.
awesome. Like I really appreciate that at least you're getting
I
to
went
use it
total old
outside
school,
of it.
dude.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
So we're playing it, but that means I got my 360 pad sitting here, so I flip it on, give it to my wife. And all three of us playing it again is just like a whole nother excuse to go through the game again. And like if you came over and Ed and all four of us could play again, I'd totally play through it again. So it's one of those where if you're looking at it from a single player aspect, maybe it's not the hottest, but you can do multiplayer. You're supposed to be able to do it over the internet as well as local. And there's just a lot of charm going back to it.
But
$10.
you're probably not going to go
$10
back to it.
if you're a lonely guy. I'll probably go back to it with you. We'll probably play through it again.
Okay.
If I can get four guys together again.
Right.
I mean, my wife and my kid haven't played it. You don't have to do it all in one sitting, which I like. You can quit and come back to it. But what really sucks is that visually they did awesome, but they didn't give you any extras. Survival mode is just how far can you get in the entire game on one life, which is like ho-hum. There's quick play where you can select each stage, jump around stages. They do give you an achievement if you beat it with each turtle, so I'll probably beat it 3 more times just with each turtle for an achievement. But other than that, it's kind of a hollow remake. It's a lot of fun, but it's over fast. Like, I almost wish I'd paid $5. If I said $5, this would be no-brainer.
$7.99?
$7.99 probably. Even at $10, if you got friends, it's worth it. But like I said, if you're a lonely guy, your fun will be over with quick.
All right. Well,
From what I've heard,
to get that discount, it is one of the games you've got to buy.
Yeah, you do have
right?
to buy them. But from
All
what I've heard, if you only got $10 to spend, and I'm upset I didn't choose this, I've just been hearing nothing but good things about Explosion Man. Like a
I have
that's
too.
that's a
Dude,
$10
I have
title to
too.
jump on.
Explosion Man.
I have
Get
to.
it. I think it's right up your alley, and then you can tell me. And I don't have the guts to be the
All
first
right, I'll
to
try
purchase.
it.
All right, so we don't normally do this, but I'm actually going to go back to Fat Princess. Thankfully, maybe I will go back to Fat Princess, maybe not.
Wow. Ping has been heavily modified so that ping will
I
show your
guess
potential matches equivalent to your ping.
I guess I'm not because the program finally messed up again. There we go.
Newly hosted servers will be more attractive to potential clients.
Yeah, so anyway, I can't bring up the Fat Princess thing. We're no longer talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I thought this was interesting. Europe is coming next week. So Europe is not getting patched. Are they on like different?
That's weird.
Doesn't that
That
seem
is
Why would
really
it say
weird?
a week? I
Because
could say it a few hours or later or tomorrow, but a week?
Because obviously it says the primary focus of the patch is to improve connections and reduce lag, but then it says they address the AoE scoring exploits.
A few other scoring imbalances and minor tweaks that should reduce
there are some
stalemates.
serious
Ice
scoring
Mage and
imbalances.
Dark Priest scoring has been adjusted from 10 points to 2 points per enemy affected. Non-worker resource return has been reduced from 20 points to 10 points. I think that's fair. Feeding the Princess has been
You
reduced
get points
to
for
20 to
feeding the
15.
princess cake?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd just do that nonstop.
Castle Door hit
That's
points
what
have been
some people
reduced
do,
slightly.
dude.
That's interesting. And the Princess calorie burn has been increased. Okay. Interesting.
That is. It's not just the
So how does
server.
that? How does the patch apply? You just load your game up.
Yep,
and
that's what it says.
Automatically.
Load
It'll
up
say,
and
like,
let it rock
patch
and
whatever's
roll, dude.
available. Hit OK to continue.
God, I can't believe I can't change.
That was quick.
Overlay.
That was quick that they addressed that.
All right. Well, I guess we don't really have anything else to talk about except for Batman. So, because my program's broke, it'll
The
just
beta?
say Teenage
The
Mutant Ninja
demo for it
Turtles.
came out,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I just
demo.
wanted to quickly tell you guys some of my very initial impressions of it. Is first thing I want to say is they absolutely nailed Batman's world,
Actually nailed
dude.
him.
Batman looks so good. The Joker, Harley, the trailer they show you for the rest of the characters, I cannot believe. And the textures,
awesome,
the
huh?
textures look so
Are
good.
you surprised this coming out of an IDOS?
I'm really surprised.
You are.
Really surprised when I see the quality of the texture work. Because like Tomb Raider is nice, but it always has like that flat texture work to it. You know, it's not super high gloss, shiny,
Right.
Gears of War-ish.
Right,
This one
right.
totally freaking is.
Okay.
So I like the fact that they nailed the look of it. I was a little taken aback by what the very first thing you do was pound blue button to punch and yellow button for special attack. It was totally giving me Watchmen. If any of you have played the downloadable where you're just pounding
Oh,
blue
you were
and yellow.
saying that too.
That threw me for a loop. I was like, oh my God, this is pretty hollow. But it looks sweet. They actually totally stole Watchmen, because in Watchmen what it does is when you're about to deliver the brutal blow, it goes slow motion, and they totally over-abuse that. So while the fighting is kind of simple, it looks dynamite.
So-
they're constantly zooming in and showing you the crunching moves.
You were already excited for this game. I've been pretty excited for this game. The general populace that is like seen, played, reported on this game seems to be pretty excited. Does the demo do a good job of keeping you in that?
Listen, the actual demo actually brought up some questions. Now,
Oh,
you got to be
okay.
nice because it's an introductory level. But like, let's say like there's little Joker teeth chapping around on the floor, okay, and you can use your batarang to target them and hit them. Well, when you hit them, a bunch of bats comes out of them, and that's your money. That's your points. I'm not sure what you're going to be spending them on, but that's how you get points. And it looks kind of hokey, taking out bad guys and seeing all these bats flying out of them. Also, when you use your detective mode, it's totally like going through that scanner in Total Recall where you can see everyone's skeletons in the world in 3D. It highlights all the objects you can shoot on in orange. So there's like big
Mirror's Edge style?
Well, kind of like, but I mean, it's like go here, not a whole lot of problem solving. It kind of does that for you. So it made the shit too simple for me to figure out. It's the only thing that's orange. I can latch to it. So that's got me kind of questioning it. The other thing, and you saw this, that really pisses me off about this game is that you're someone called the Oracles, like your voice on the outside guiding you through it. Well, every time you go to talk to her, you have to put 2 fingers to your ear and slowly walk while you're listening to her. And
This is
I
Marcus
swear
Phoenix.
to God, it is built into the code of the Unreal Engine. I swear it is. Like,
All right.
no programming involved.
Call
Hit this one button and it does
procedure.
this. Yes.
Talk slow on comm with person at home base parenthesis close parenthesis semicolon and if Batman talks on I mean
And that's
dude.
it must be something that simple because all the games put it in. His fingers even look the same as Marcus's when they put them on his head.
Really?
So that part's got me thrown off. But let me tell you guys, even though the demo looked amazing, the gameplay had me kind of questioning it. They show you like a little 2-minute trailer at the end of it of all the shit you're going to see. And
Badass.
It looks bad.
Well, how about
Holy shit.
you have read this, right? This arc?
Oh, yeah. No, well, Arkham Asylum by Grant Morrison and Dave McKean, this is different. This is
Oh, it is?
This is their own studio. And they got like the people from the cartoon, which I freaking love. You like immediately recognize Batman's voice, dude.
Cartoon?
Yes.
Oh.
The original
original.
series.
So this is not necessarily based off of the actual
No,
comic arc,
that-
or it is loosely based off it.
Harley Quinn wasn't even part of the universe 15 years ago when that comic
Okay.
book came out. And that one is very dark. That's like the darkest Batman ever made. It's like a
Really?
head
I
trip
thought this
against-
was supposed to be
It's like
really
a head
fucking
trip against
dark.
him and the Joker. I mean, it's not.
I thought
visually
this
spec-
one was supposed to be
I'm just saying
super
the
dark.
original comic book is internal in your head shit.
Okay,
Like totally
The-
different.
okay, let me understand something. The original comic book, Batman is sent to Arkham
Asylum
right?
for the Joker.
That is like not even close to relevant in
no,
this.
in this one he's captured. The Joker apparently did something that the Batman's like, Joker was a little easy to capture this time. You know, Joker did something to
get
get
him
thrown
out
into Arkham,
so that
and
he
Harley Quinn's already got some sort of plan. It's nothing to
Okay.
do with the book.
And they break out.
But like I said,
Is
it does
Hamill
have a very
Joker?
Gotham look. he freaking
He is, yeah.
he sounds familiar. I mean, their voices sounded
Well, Mark
familiar.
Hamill did the Joker for a
in the
long
original
time, yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. And the banter that they
Dude,
have is going to be kind of cool,
why
too.
did I... God, why was I sort of miss...
Arkham Asylum's featured in several books. That's just the prison.
No, I knew that, but I thought it was actually based
no,
off of that
no.
storyline.
No way. This
oh
is,
my God!
This is going to be an excuse for them to throw in every DC
I thought
character
Hamill
ever.
was dead. The day that Mark Hamill dies, you will fucking know.
Oh my God!
Because there will be fucking
The
idiots
Earth-
running around.
yeah,
and
the Earth will
tattooing
not Mark
fucking
Hamill
clothes
dying. When Luke
with fucking
Skywalker
lightsabers.
passes
Yes.
on, the world will know. Kind of like when frickin' Captain Kirk passes
James.
on. We'll know if those guys bite the bucket. He's still
Mini-wheat.
up and kicking.
Mini-wheat.
What's Mini-wheat doing?
He was totally messing with the kitten, dude.
The kitten's gonna rip his freaking face off.
I hope he does. All right, I'm still gonna. This is definitely one on my radar. One of the few.
Try it, just to see
absolutely,
it visually.
Absolutely.
It's pretty sweet.
I'm all over it. So, next week, guys, is gonna be QuakeCon. No show.
QuakeCon.
And the week after that, no show.
BlizzCon. Sorry,
And you got one of the 20,000 tickets that went away.
2
8 minutes.
Kitty got
2
wet.
weeks in a row without your EG fix. But however, you can get your EG fix, can't you?
What? Yeah, go to 519archive.com.
Exactly.
Watch some old shit.
Watch some old shit.
Or
all the old shows are on there. Season
when
1,
you,
season 2, and now
when you
season
tune
3.
in next week, QuakeCon will be on. So I hope that people are watching QuakeCon all fucking weekend. BlizzCon, you're going to have to go to the BlizzCon pages to watch. So that will not be on DJWeek.tv.
Was that just a ban hammer? No way you're streaming it.
No, dude. Fucking
Dude, I don't
Blizzard
know.
is-
They're paying
so
me to do
fucking
it.
Oh,
so
I
I'm
didn't even
just
ask.
Go in there.
Just
and
collect
I
your
don't-
check
yeah.
and whatever, and fucking I'll bitch about it.
Talk
You
about
don't have
Warcraft
Fourth
3
thing,
and StarCraft.
Watch freaking
Actually,
StarCraft
dude,
2.
I should be paying them because I get to broadcast with Tasteless, and he is
Tasteless
fucking
is hilarious.
awesome to
I
broadcast
love
with,
Tasteless.
dude.
He's a good cat.
Awesome.
Those of you who
cannot
don't
wait.
know Tasteless, he is John.
John Travolta's
Yeah, there we
long
go.
lost
John
son.
Travolta's long lost son.
Yeah.
He's this bastard.
Is
son.
that even appropriate to say after he lost a son?
Well, he's got one out there. He just
Painkiller.
doesn't know about
If
it.
you think that the old shows are just about old news, then you really don't understand the underlying foundation that is EG.
There's some funny shit back in the day.
There is some
dude.
funny ass shit from back in the day.
There is.
So you just got to find the right ones. Ask around, dude. You'll be surprised. They'll be like, dude, watch 26. They'll know exactly the ones you watch.
Dude, all the ones where Force does reviews are totally
Watch
worth
26.
revisiting.
Dude, actually, you know what's even funnier? I mean, I don't normally go back and listen, but people will tell me about shit. They'll be like, Weed, I was listening to this episode, and you were totally like, man, fuck Sony for doing this or that or blah, blah, blah. You know, like we would totally be on the nuts.
The DS will fail.
Oh,
the
yeah.
PSP is the greatest
DS
thing ever.
is going to suck ass, blah, blah, blah. Here I am owning a DS, quite fond of it, etc. Like, there is a lot of shit that even if you go back and listen to is pretty fucking funny in the context of today.
Yes, it is.
Especially when you hear us chat about old games that, you know, a lot of stuff will be like, oh my God, I'm so excited that never came out. You know, that never made the light of day. So it was good times. So that's it, guys. Any last minute parting word? 2 weeks before you're gonna get to.
I want to tell. I know a
weeks.
lot of you guys are freaking saying Fat Princess after the show, but Wheat and I are actually looking for a couple of zombie partners. If anyone got Map Pack 3, dude, message Wheat.
We're playing some Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, they're playing Marvel
show.
vs. Capcom for the hour it takes me to get home.
Yeah, he's going home.
And then we're playing zombies, dude. So
We'll
if any of
see.
you have got Map Pack 3, dude, we're looking for some partners to freaking activate some teleports and pack a punch some
But
weapons,
if you're
dude.
stupid, I'm gonna kick you because I don't.
We don't play with stupid people.
I don't play with stupid people and zombies. I need guys that.
Homie, don't play that.
That's right. I need guys that can listen to instructions.
Fuck zombies, dude.
Oh my God, this new
Dude,
map
I
is
can't
so
wait till you guys
awesome.
get over your fucking zombie infatuation.
Well, this is the last one coming out, dude. So
Thank
give us a month to get
God.
burned out on this one.
I don't have 1943. Sorry, I have Nazi Zombies Map 4.
I can't believe that. I like that was
No,
such a surprise
I
to wake up
don't-
that morning and see it was
Suma's
out,
not
dude.
watching. I have not played with Suma in forever. And every time I played with Suma Force, what happens?
Suma gets us killed.
I'm bitching about something. And then he's like, no, you guys suck. And then like he'll leave and Force and I will hit like level a million. And it's like, what was the difference here? So TGM wants an Ed rematch.
TGM, I will give you a rematch. That's fine.
In MVC2?
Oh, yeah, dude.
That'd be nice if you could play local plus let someone else on the internet jump in too.
TGM, dude.
Like a local online match for you and play, but people jump in.
For those of you listening, TGM talks like he's really good, but he is fucking awful. Sorry, TGM. I let your cat out of the bag. I released the secret.
TGM's on stick now.
Oh, boy. Woo.
Wild Matt, I know Suma thinks I suck at zombies, but like Force and I have, in all of my great achievements in zombies, it's always been like Force and I as a pair doing it.
Max,
sorry, Suma.
You talk head to me too, dog. But
Kitty got wet
until you play me.
TGM's not awful, dude.
No, he's not.
That's not fair. There's been some pretty fucking awful guys. Like I've had guys that have just like fucking. I swear to God, light punch was the only thing they used.
What?
Like
Why can't I get one of those matches? I'm like 13 seconds into the match and get 99 hit combo, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is going on,
There are some people online who are ridiculously good.
Oh, you know when you are playing against a guy who never stopped playing Marvel ever.
I know.
Like, I mean, you know, if they're picking Magneto or Storm or Sentinel on point, they're 10-year veterans probably, or it's an anomaly, and you'll know right away. Because if that Sentinel isn't up on your junk, then he's playing him wrong.
He's playing him because he got raped by someone else playing him.
Oh, my God, dude. Fucking, there have been... Dude, Mega Man is my bane online recently.
The thing I like about Mega Man is his fireball is hard to do, dude.
Oh, my God, dude.
It's hard to hit one button. It's difficult. I get screwed up. Sometimes I hit the other punch.
And it's one of the reasons why I praise Capcom and I praise fighting games that have online play. Because you know what? I'm never going to get to play against a guy who picks, you know, Mega Man, Doctor Doom, and then like fucking Cyclops or Iron Man. Right. So they've got Doctor Doom's huge fucking stone assist, and then they've got a Far Beam or Iceman for that matter, because he can whip those out real quick, and then sits there and taps fucking HP with Mega Man. And basically like tries to projectile kill you. Each one of those fucking things is doing like 10 points of damage. And like, fuck, man.
See, Wheat uses Tron Bond, Captain Commando.
No, wait, get my order right, dude. Cammy's my point.
Cammy, Captain Commando, Tron Bond.
Yes.
And I will use
Was Captain Commando always part of the crew? I don't remember seeing a lot of him.
I will use...
You always playing with him?
Yeah.
Cyclops, Jill, and
I just think
Guile.
you never have to go to your third guy when you play against me. Maybe that's why.
And who do you use?
Still don't know. I know Juggernog, the...
Juggernog?
Who's the other?
Too much
Who's
zombies,
the Black
dude.
Wraith Mist Raven dude, and then my guy with the
Blackheart.
sword, whose name Hattori. Hattori, is that just what it is? All right.
Yeah. I would, you know, I think Force will be switching up his character.
I have to switch up. I have to go do better than 1 in 45.
Yeah, dude. When in doubt, call Commando. You're absolutely fucking right. Although I gotta say, I like Tron Bond's assist a little bit better. It's pretty fucking sexy. It does a ton of damage. Anyway, if anyone's playing on 360, let us know.
So,
Send me a message. Because I want to play, you know. I don't think, other than TGM, like, I haven't played any other EG guys.
No. Oh, well.
My gamer tag is DJ Wheat.
But you won't be able to add him because he's got too many people on his
just
list.
send me a message, and then we'll, like, I'll
Wheat
message
has
you.
yet to add me on the PS3 now, too.
Just don't invite me to a private chat.
I know,
I'm so
dude.
sick of
What
private
the fuck,
chats.
dude? You haven't added me on Xbox Live, and you haven't added me on the PSN network. So you know what? Fuck you, dude. I recant every great
Wow,
thing.
that's harsh, dude.
Every great thing I said about you in my best man speech at your wedding.
Yeah, you and Shiva are my two proudest contacts. I can't believe that. That's shitty, dude. You're a shitty
Dude, no,
person.
I'm taking
like
talking
deep
about,
down,
dude.
you're a piece of shit.
I hope at night you cry. I hope you cry yourself to sleep. I hope
He wakes up at 3 and screams.
I hope you
If
wait
I
for Jen to go to bed.
If
and then
I
you go outside
cry,
and you
it's
cry.
because I just raped like 8 noobs in a row on Marvel, and then some guy fucking comes and bends me over with Magneto and just fucking magnetizes my anus.
He whoops your ass, and then he
just
says,
like
and then he-
magnetize.
and then he's like,
Wheat's anus.
and he's like, DJ Wheat, I only did this because you haven't added
Dude,
add to your friends list.
No, maybe that's why, dude.
I
I'll
think
start
it
messaging
is.
them. Did you fuck me up really bad because I did not add Nice Guy Ed to my Xbox
Say,
360 friend
refuse
list?
to add him until he
He's gonna
switches
be
his
like,
nick to
get-
Nice Guy Ed.
Smell that, dude.
Man,
Fucking
that's
dude, that shit's
awesome.
good. I love the watermelon. I feel like a Jolly Rancher right
I
now.
know, God, dude, if I could freaking fart watermelon, dude, you'd be all over me.
Oh yeah, dude.
If I could fart
I'd be
watermelon.
tossing your salad.
Wow.
I know, dude.
All right. As soon
All
as
right,
the salad
let's-
tossing comes up, it's time
it's
to
time
end the
to
show,
end, yeah.
guys. All right. Another episode of Epileptic Gaming 184. We're done with. 2 weeks. We'll be on vacation, but next week, tune into QuakeCon. Also, a special Live on 3 with id Software's Marty Stratton taking place on Sunday. We'll be talking about all things id and maybe even get some Rage information. Are you pissed that I'm going to play it before you?
A little pissed. A little pissed. You better
Because
come back.
you're
As long as
so-
you come back
Dude,
glowing.
You're
I'm
gonna
all
come
right.
back, and I mark my words. You're gonna come back, and you're gonna say this, dude. The driving sucks ass.
I hope you say I was wrong.
I
It's
know
not
it,
that
dude.
bad.
I know
That's
it.
what you're gonna say. I could get into it.
So, all right.
Yeah, the reason for no call-ins is A, it's 7:53, and B, as I've told you 1,000 times, I'm having problems with my connection, and until I get a fucking T1 in here, I don't know that I'm going to be able to run video and the fucking new version of Skype that wants to rape my bandwidth.
I keep telling him, dude, let's go to like 320 by 240 video in freaking standard
I mean,
def.
I have no problem. I'll drop the video like to 50 kilobits, and then it's all good.
We'll just throw up a placard that
that's
says
why now you guys know that's why Call and Brawl works, because it's like a single slate. See,
Thanks, Teddy.
We'll do it. When we
No
come
problem,
back,
JP Juice.
maybe we'll ghettoize the
Unfortunately,
show for some phone
JP
calls.
Juice just got like 18,000 people asked during the show, and he was like 18,001. So he got.
Let's close this shit out so we can play some Marvel vs. Capcom. All right.
Are you just wanting to beat TGM because you can't beat me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love you, Ed, dude. You're my best competition. So. You're my only local competition. After Brian completely he was
failed.
like, imagine this giant stick of dynamite, right? And you're just like, oh my god, this is gonna be fucking awesome when it explodes, dude. And the fucking thing is just going. And you're like, holy fuck, dude! It's gonna make a crater like 12 feet long, and then it goes. Like that. That was the pop.
Yeah, it was awful.
Like about the fucking decibel reading of a snap. Guys, this is Epileptic Gaming. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, bitches.
Peace.